Yeah. How's everybody doing today on this Tuesday? I'm a little early today, but people will jump on into the stream. I just can't believe what's going on. Bitcoin at 19,000. Unbelievable. If you look, it's funny how, I guess there's a storyline, but you just look at these titles. Bitcoin wants 19K bad. It's funny. Bitcoin wants 19K bad yesterday. I had a feeling. But remember, there will be a pullback. And I think it's coming. But, you know, I thought we had the pullback here when I saw this curve down. But yet again, look, these tell you that it's not over. So this is maybe just the beginning of another run up at this point. Because when the MACD turns, it turns away. Look, even here, when it turns away, down, up. There's a big gaps between every time it turns up, you know. And I'll take, like, here's a gap, like, look, it can go up 192% in this gap, right? This is 51% in this gap. This is, you know, and we're gonna get another gap, guys, in my opinion, in the MACD, like this. 25% gains out of Bitcoin from where it's at now. That could send it up to $24,000. So let's look into Bitcoin and see what's going on. Well, I see it was in this bull pennant. Man, they were tough on us yesterday, I'll be honest. They tried to fake everybody out every which way. All I said is I used my common sense. And when my common sense said, what my common sense said, okay, was that wicks create buy pressure. And if I see wicks, then that should tell me that things are going up. Okay, so I saw wicks on Bitcoin. All right, And basically, guys, I just used my common sense and I said, well, wicks are people buying into things with a lot of money, and the longer the wick, the more people want it, in my opinion, because it went low, but they didn't care. And this wick right here was gonna tell you that we were on our way to 19K. Wicks have a story. Look, wick up, wick up, wick up. Every time you get into that wick, that's how you get into the futures trade. So this was what I saw. I had this drawn like this breakout with a target up here at 20,161. So we should hit the target. I don't know why we shouldn't. All I do is keep drawing targets and they keep getting hit. It's unbelievable. Cardano having a nice run last night on the low while everything else was kind of dwindling, or kind of everyone was watching XRP. You can see, look at XRP now. Is it coming up for a double top? What is it going to do? What it did is it came down, broke out of this bull flag. Barely got the bull flag, came right into the bull flag and then broke right out of it, right? And then once it broke out of the bull flag, it now came all the way back down for a retest, which is interesting, right? Shout out to everybody in the live stream. Please hit the like button if you're here. Ross Kush, good morning, man. Monafro, Morafro, Crypto24, Young E, some new people here. Nice to see you guys. Thank you so much for coming in. Theo Wrench, Tiago Cruz, Young E, this person, what's going on, man? Danny Setters, I like that name, Danny Setters. Sounds like your neighbor. Me and Danny Setters. Well, we grew up down the street here, you know, and the Setter family are a good group of people. They had an Irish setter, and you know, Rosh could send me. Young E, thank you for coming, man. I appreciate that. Awesome, man. I like when a subscriber sends another subscriber. It means you're a loyal subscriber already from the jump. You've been sent. Now the 1 hour looking good for XRP. 1 hour says okay. Look for it to flag here. Draw your voodoo flag. Get ready. Basically, this is one of my things I do is you draw a little flag. See that if the price stays inside. If the price stays inside this flag, you're looking pretty good. So XRP, man, could stay inside this flag and continue to run. Could be in a bigger flag as well. Could be in this flag. In this large channel now that it's in, deciding to make. But we don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Interesting how fast it flew. Where did it go? Went all the way to 79. There's talks of it hitting 80. I think it possibly did hit 80 cents. I see right now 78.04, but I almost would have sworn I saw 80 cents. But anyway, XRP doing unbelievable today. Yesterday, actually, in a run, right? All the way up to 80 cents. Obviously, took a nice retracement. Look what the price is now compared to its run up high. So if you sold XRP at the top, could have bought about 13% more XRP. If you bought it right now at 66. So trying to time the market is almost impossible in a run up like that. But what you want to do is you want to basically make your parabola, you know, and try to draw the steps. 1, 2, 3. I guess in the third step, and you never know when but I could figure out. Once I saw this straight line candle at the end, that's the blow off top. I mean, a giant candle, bigger than all the other candles, blow off top. You know, you should basically sell 75% into that candle, and you should be able to hit the top. Honestly, I know it's not perfect, not easy, but all right, cool. Shout out to everyone who just subscribed to the channel. See some new subscribers. Really appreciate that. It means the world to me. Subscribers, man. Really trying to get there. 19,200 Bitcoin. All eyes on mighty Bitcoin. Wow, doing really well. So we look at the daily, guys, and I said I was bearish when I saw this curve. Okay, but we saw the push up, and the push up tells us then, you know what? And what I was showing you guys at the beginning of the stream was I was showing the gaps between the MACD when the MACD is about to hit and it keeps moving. And usually it sends it away from the red line for a good amount of time. We're seeing 52%, about 52%, 34% change. So we see something between this and that of how high Bitcoin can go. Interesting. I'm using this to judge on that, you know, but it's quite interesting, right? So if we took that and we said 34% for Bitcoin, I was up all night trading as usual. If your YouTuber isn't tired from trading all night, then he's not a crypto YouTuber, right? He doesn't do it. That's how I cover up for that. See that? See how sly I am? 26%, 30%, brings you to 25,000. So kind of making that call based on this MACD rejection of the downside. So we rejected the downside. MACD is now turned away from the red line. That looks like we could have some moves. Look at Bitcoin right here. Kind of did its thing. And look at it, got rejected here, and then boom, it was gone. It never wanted to touch it again on that 20. And then look, here's a slight rejection. It was gone again. And I don't think we're this blown off. So in my opinion, this is getting pretty scary. Bitcoin at 19.2. The daily now overbought like you would we've never seen an asset I've never seen an asset like this. Even when Bitcoin was running up to 20K, it came up and came down, came up and came down. Here, it came up and came down. This is pinning. It's using the 70 as the bottom basically, and it could stay up here. It could stay up here for a longer period of time. There's no guarantees that Bitcoin won't do something crazy. So shout out to everyone on the live stream. Hope you're having a great day. That's my brother. Oh, that's awesome, man. So check it out. We're going to get into Bitcoin dominance. And last night kind of gave you an indication it was time to get out of the trades. When altcoins were rallying, we saw Bitcoin dominance get oversold. Okay, and once you saw Bitcoin dominance get oversold, you knew it was probably going to have a bounce back up, right? So you don't trade when you see that. We had a nice run. We had a nice run. I wish it had been slower. I wish dominance had taken its time a little bit more than to fall down. But hey, we had multiple hours of great trading. It was unbelievable. Ripple, XLM, you name it. Big names up huge. Probably not even up as big as they should be now, but they're up big, guys. If we check out CoinMarketCap for the day, we're going to see some huge gains. Bitcoin up 12% on the week at 19,144. Up even more really, but it's flipped the day. 28% though. Ethereum beating Bitcoin by 3-1. And that might be a play you're going to see over and over again throughout the history of this bull market. XRP at 67. Tether holding a little loss again. As you can see, everyone's selling out of Tether, taking a little percentage hit, almost a whole percent. It's not good if you're holding Tether. Bitcoin Cash 346 up through, shows it's just not completely pegged to the dollar there, right? Also, the dollar's losing money, so you really want to be pegged to Tether? Chainlink $15.47, market cap at $6 million. Litecoin $5 million market cap, sitting at 27% up on the week, holding its gains at 89. Polkadot 580, not moving as well as the large caps. Little slow for some reason. I don't know about this market cap. Something about Polkadot, it just takes a lot to move it. I guess people are holding it. A lot of holders, not a lot of volatility. Not as much volatility for Polkadot. A lot of people stake it and put it in projects and stuff like that. So I believe that's why you don't see it. It doesn't get sold. It doesn't get shorted. You need shorting to pump up the price. So I don't think a lot of people are shorting DOT enough. And that's actually creating like kind of a slow move up. So it's a nice accumulative coin in that sense. Cardano at 16 went up 46% in the last. So Cardano beating everything, up 46% on the low. No one even noticed almost as Cardano began to climb. Made a big move yesterday too. What up? Shout out to Jesse B. Binance Coin up 15% to 33. Bitcoin SV, Stellar up 91%. Stellar Lumens making a huge move last night, up to 16.7. Almost went all the way up to 18 of its high. Probably went to 100% gains. EOS to 349, up 30%. Monero, everything making its move, doing its thing. Dash up 39, back to 117. VeChain doing its thing, up 33%. Uniswap up 11% to 413, right? On the week. Len down on the week. Interesting. Might be a play here. Let's look at Len. Wonder what's going on with Len. Why is Len down? Len did have kind of a previous pump. Waves up 55%. One of the biggest gainers of the week as well. Yearn Finance, Theta, We have Maker. Omacy Go came up making 18% at 415 today. So a lot of big names here. Ontology not making moves like it used to, up 19%. Used to see it further up. Algorand, I love her, up 25% at 34 cents. Kusama, KSM, there's some big people saying it was going to be the biggest performer of November. Some hedge funds and some analytics companies up 20%. Basic Attention Token up 25%. BitTorrent up 4%. Digibyte up 25%. Used to hold a lot of Digibyte back in the 2017 run. Qtum up 36%. Nice call by Amit. Amit was all over Qtum. Hadouken. Zilliqua up 11%. And as you can we can go on. Energy Web Token up 8%. So Reserve Rights up 28%. Hedera Hashgraph 11%. Kyber Network 4%. A lot of these names, man. Ocean Protocol down. So Ocean down. We could take a look at Ocean. Ocean and Len may be the ones that we want to scoop up today. Buy them on the low, buy them on the dip. My Dash finally up $150 for me. Yeah, baby. XLM. Unbelievable, guys. Unbelievable. What an amazing time to be alive. XRP, man. 67 cents. I can't believe it. I would have been happy at 40 cents. I was so sick it couldn't. There was a long time XRP couldn't get out. But look, we see it in this channel now. Up, down, up. Have to assume that it comes back down to the bottom of the channel, which would put it here at about 59 cents. Starting to fall, kind of create this large falling wedge. On the 1 minute though, on the 1 minute, it is beginning to flag here on the 1 minute, but it is making a large pattern. It is making a large pattern, just something to say. We hope it breaks out of this flag, honestly, because if it doesn't, so here's your deal. Draw this flag. You want to get into XRP, you want to buy at the bottom of the trend line. If it comes back down here, this would be your entry. If it could come back down to the bottom of this trend line here, and then maybe get out of the pattern, then you can put your stop loss like we always do right there at the bottom of the trend line. And there you go, la-di-da-da-dee. Hope that you make it through. And there's your play. That's all you really can do now if you want to do it. Or you could wait for it to get here, and that's the play. I mean, that's the patient play. We don't know if that's exactly going to happen, though. So it's always an if or a scenario in trading. If it's going to happen this way or that way, we're not sure. But you always have to be prepared, and you have to take your shot. And that's what goes down. Let's check out the stream, man. How's everybody doing? Young E. Whoa. Check link. Primed and ready. Let's take a look at link. Well, I want to look at the total market cap real quick and show you where I think we're going to go and where we ended up going. So I had the total market cap here inside of this rising wedge. Rising wedges break up parabolic if you can catch them. We said that earlier. It did went up. Look how far it away is from the moving average. Usually it comes back to the moving average. We did get wicked down. Want to see the moving average come. Maybe we go sideways for a little while. But we did hit our limit 2020. 220 billion for the market for all the alts, and then we took a little bit of a rejection. So you can see we're also overbought on the 4 hour. We're also overbought on the daily. We did have a big correction there from 220 all the way back down to 211, but there could be more pain for the altcoins. We may not be over yet, as we're very overbought on the daily for the altcoins. Let's see the total market cap of everything. I said we would hit this green line here at 570, 568. 570 even. We would go past that to 599. Wow, 589. We would surge all the way up. But again, overbought on the entire market cap. Let's take a place every time where the market cap was this high, right here. We took a nice dump from 273 all the way down. Okay, so what was that? That was the pandemic though, so I don't even like to think about that. Horrible times, but we did go all the way to 132 billion there. Here's another time we were high, right? This was the January 2019 run up. We got super nice and high, and we would come back down. And here's another time that the market cap was this high, back at 381 billion, and we would come all the way back down to 300. So we can make big 30% retraces in the market cap, 20 to 30%. And now we're up to 570. We did take that little retrace, but those are the wicks at the top. Like I said before, I call Bitcoin on a wick. Wicks begin the down period. Look, there's a wick, we're down. There's a wick, we start down. Here's a wick, we go down a little bit, not too bad. Let's see what happens. We did get wick back up, so that's good key too. So now we're kind of wicks on both sides, wick in, wick out, showing you that there's a lot of demand for the altcoins. There's a lot of demand right now. I think there's a supply shock on Bitcoin personally. That's another reason why I'm bullish on Bitcoin. I don't think there's enough to go around. I think the institutional money and the people trying to absorb Bitcoin, there's just not enough for all of them to get. Now, if we look at Atom on the weekly, it's in a huge double bottom. That's probably going to blast. If you see it on the weekly, 17% gains coming to Atom all the way up there. Look at the 4 hour. Same thing. You can see once we break this level, we're going to gap up really fast. There's really not a lot of resistance right here. So we're sitting on the precipice of a breakout. We tried it yesterday, got rejected numerous times. Now we came off of support here at 560. So that would have been your buy. See the support line here as we came back off of it. The 4 hour wants to roll over though for Atom, not looking healthy. The daily as well. The 1 hour says you might get a little bit of pop before the 4 hour decides to take you down. So you could ride this 1 hour, but be careful. Don't ride it too long. And that's my look for Atom right now. All the altcoins too now, they looked so bullish until they didn't. BAN doing well though. BAN hitting its peak all the way here. This is my target. Look, everything hit the target. And that's why you should sell at the target, guys. Boom. Break out of here, hit the target. Amazing. 28% gains for BAN. Came at you. So we got BAN set up. Boom, ready to go. I just want to see how long that took too. Get into BAN. And look, it had a beautiful retest. Breakout, came back to the pattern for a retest, and it's gone. You buy the retest or you buy the bottom of the pattern. There's no exceptions. Every time. Every time. Every time. Every time. We don't ever buy in the middle of the pattern for any reason. That's how you lose money. That's how you get hurt. You can get hurt anyway doing the right thing. Imagine doing the wrong thing. That's what I'm saying. What's going on, Greg Bennett? I hope you're up in this chat. You may not be chatting, but I hope you're here, man. Shout out to everybody on the live stream. We got 19 people here. So what coins you want to hold for the Bitcoin bull market? If your name is Greg and you've got some money from the U.S. government and you're not sure what to do with it, well, I'll tell you exactly what to do with it. I think we're going to have a dip. And I think when that dip happens, I think you should load up on everything. And everything is, I think you should have some BAN. I think you should have some Atom. I think you'd have some DOT, XRP, Link, just to name a few. You won't go wrong with a batch. Everyone's going to have a different batch of coins, but everyone's going to make a boatload. As long as you sell at the right time, as long as you hold, everyone is going to make good money in the crypto space. I'm telling you, I saw it before and I see it again. So just hold tight. Accumulate projects that you really like. I made more money accumulating than I did trading. I'll be honest with you guys. As much as I do push trading and I like to teach trading, but I'm not saying the trading didn't help me accumulate. So you want to be able to look at charts and study charts so you know when to get in and when to get out. But there's been that day-old battle. Our day traders make more money than holders. And it all depends on the person. It all depends on the situation. 9 out of 10 times, holding makes more money. Because who times the bottom and the top well? Nobody. It's almost the best traders say they still don't get the top and the bottoms every time. The best traders that trade, some of the greatest traders I've ever met. So who's to say, you know? Now I was in this Bancor. Like Bancor. Still in this wedge. It's at the bottom of the pattern now. So this would be your accumulation. This is where you would want to get in here, almost kind of running off the bottom of the pattern already. But interesting to see Bancor, okay, having a big move on the 1 hour, about to go up. Didn't pop at all really yesterday. Kind of was waiting for its move. We have 29% gains coming out of Bancor, BNT. So not many people talking about it. You can see it's in a cup and handle. Here's your cup. There's your handle. These make big gains, as we've all known. We've seen many cup and handles break out in the last couple days. So you see your cup. There's your handle. Boom. How did you get your target of the cup and handle? You take your neckline here. down, and you bring it up. And that shows you that we could get all the way back to 169 for Bancor. So it's also in an Adam and Eve double bottom. Look, Adam and Eve double bottom. These things break out huge, guys. This is very interesting. Breaking out of a long resistance as well. We could draw a bigger wedge right here and say that it's poking out of this trend line that it was down in since the beginning of August, like most coins. Boom. Unbelievable though. Bancor, BMT on my radar right now. Looks like it's on its way on a new trend, getting up out of the system there. Out of the bogged down lows. Can you zoom out of the chart a bit? I can't see the symbol. But I touched the symbol here too on the left. Oh yeah, you can see there. No worries. I'd just rather you see the graph. I say the symbol out loud, pretty loud, but I get you. There you go. Also might be covered up there by the by this, you know. Okay, cool. Bancor, Bancor, Bancor. Anytime, man, anytime. Appreciate that you're caring that much to actually care, you know. YF Finance, YF took a little bit of a hit like most things. Kind of already climbing back a little bit. I want to take a look at it on a chart. So I didn't even chart it in a while. I wanted to see what we could get out of it. YF Finance for USDT, for USD. I saw a pullback coming. I couldn't believe I didn't get one, right? Like this. Did I draw this line? Yeah, I did. So now we're overbought on the daily. Stokes are very high. This thing has made such a move, right? I feel like it's going to have to come down a little bit. Broke out of this falling wedge to no avail. Like just boom, huge, right? Way above the Bollinger Bands. Usually it comes back down. So this is interesting for me to see here. Now, look, the last time it was this high on the Stokes, it came down pretty hard, right? It was all the way up and it came down. Let's see where it went. All the way up at 215, 669, and it went all the way back down to 984. Nice retrace. So this could retrace. A lot of people are staking it though, so you will see it. Maybe it won't get sold off, but you know, whenever you're this high, it kind of gets me a little weary. Gets me a little weary. I said, oh no, you know, should I sell? See, now I'm in this and I'm like, I'm in between taking, you make double your money overnight, but then you don't take the profit. It could go all the way back down to zero, right? So it's kind of, you're in between. Should I take profit? Or should I hold it long term? You know, and you kind of have to make up your mind at one point, you know. The $2,000 I put in YF is already $3,500, so it's kind of making me wonder, you know, what is the play there? What is the play there? So it's going to 40K. I'll never sell it, you know, that whole idea. Now, we wanted to look at Len. Len was like the one that was down right now. Let's take a look at Len. On the 1 hour, it's about to rip. Hold and believe, 40K, man. I got you. We're going to have a retrace, though. I'm definitely going to end up losing like half of those gains and then having to hold back up again. I believe that's possible. But you know what? It'll be strong when we get back up to that point. That point won't be the high. It'll be the low, right? So that's what you want. You want your low to be the high, your high to be the low, so you can move on for more. So Len doing well, having a bit of a sideways movement here. To me, I think Len wants to bust out. So Len is my play of the day because it's the only coin, look, that funny, really didn't pop yesterday like everything else. Kind of did, but not, you know, it didn't. It started late, and then by the time it got its run up, I feel like the night kind of took over, and you had everybody in XRP. Everybody forgot about Aave. guess we can't call it lend anymore. But there I have the target. Wow, 134 just on the 4 hour. If it breaks out of this little channel, so it's going to go up 100% to $134. Ave, man. Boom. Can't go wrong holding it, in my opinion, during a bull run. Like, it's only a matter of time till this thing just continues to rip. So it's going sideways here. And again, all you have to do is, this is where you buy right now. Bottom of the trend line. 5% stop loss. So I like this call right now for lend. 4 hour looks good. 1 hour looks good. Let me check the Stokes on this. Gotta get my sleepies out, man. I usually get right out of bed and just start trading. Look at OMG as well. We'll take a look at that. But this is it, man. Look, bouncing off the bottom of the trend line. This is why you always buy here after the wick. If you can see the wick, get in right after the wick. Right here is a good place because the odds of you getting hit are lower now. 5% stop loss. And we're trying to get these gains for the breakout. 1 hour looks like it's really going to push out. Looking really good. Stokes look good as well. You check the 15 minute. You get low Stokes. You wait for the Stokes to come down in the 15 minute. You're good to go. Sometimes the price even goes up though as the Stokes come down. It's not a perfect indicator. Look, price is going up here while the Stokes are going down. So this tells me that you don't always want to judge it. It's not perfect, right? I like this buy right now. I really do. 1 minute. 1 minute even is good for us. So the 1 minute, everything is right. The 1 minute, the 15 minute, the 1 hour, and the 4 hour. The daily doesn't have much weight because there wasn't a lot going on. So I'm making a call right now to get into Aave. I think it does well when Bitcoin pumps. Like, it seems to hold its own. So lend. It's a huge project. People want it. I feel like something's going to happen with it today. Lend, man. Ripple announces partnership with Bank of America. Fintech giant Ripple confirmed its claim to partner with Bank of America with an update on its website. Bank of America, one of the largest banks in the US, now uses RippleNet technology, which includes XRP, like hundreds of other banks and financial institutions, guys. This is a serious deal. Really, really big deal here. Ripple, one of the largest blockchain companies in the world, has confirmed that the partnership rumor that has spoken for months but remains only a claim. The company added that the Bank of America logo to its partners with an update on its website. Ripple has partners with giant banks such as Standard Chartered and Santander. Also provides technological infrastructure to Bank of America. Ripple is going to be using, you're going to see RippleNet, man. It's going to be taken over. It is what it is, guys. You know, RippleNet, man, it's going to take over. It's everywhere. I like to see Ripple's website. I don't think I've ever actually, it's been a long time since I've been to their website. When I first probably was reading about them. So let's check out their website. Ripple, man. The best digital asset for global payments. Ripple offers financial institutions the fastest, most reliable option for sourcing liquidity on demand. Ripple X. Yeah, and it kind of breaks down. You have RippleNet. RippleNet customers can use XRP for sourcing liquidity and cross-border transactions. Instead of pre-funding, ensuring installs settlement, lower exchange fees, and more effective use of working capital. Ripple X is open developer platform for money. Through Ripple X, project developers leverage XRP and its underlying technology in use cases from micropayments to e-commerce to exchanges and peer-to-peer services. XRP and the XRP Ledger are open source technology that anyone can build on. To get started, learn more. It's fast. It's distributed. Run by a decentralized network of 150 plus validators globally. Stable. Eco-friendly. Settlement speed 3.89 seconds. Network transaction fees, like, look, not even, so less than a penny. Transactions per second 1,500 transactions per second. RippleNet, man, doing unbelievable. So you go to their customers, meet our customers. Santander, amazing, right? Santander. I wonder if it just goes through all their different customers here. It just kind of breaks down how to create innovative financial services that directly benefit customers and help people and companies prosper. Ripple helped Santander develop its OnePay FX service that allows customers to make instant or same-day low-cost international payments while knowing exactly how much the recipient gets and when they will receive the money. OnePay FX has been launched in 6 countries, and the payments can be sent to 24 countries, including the Eurozone. So, unbelievable, man. Yo, what's up, peoples? Holy smokes, what's good, Dez, man? What's going on, man? Thanks for bringing in so many people to the live stream. Really appreciate that, bro. I'll tell my wife it's her birthday. Happy birthday to my wife. Amazing time to be alive. Super happy for her, man. Super happy for everyone in my family. What an amazing day. What an amazing day. Life is going. Let's check Bitcoin. What are you doing, Bitcoin? 19,360 on its way to domination. World domination, man. Unbelievable. And it's just getting started here in the 4 hour. So I think there's some big move coming for bitty Bitcoin. Look at the 1 hour getting spent, but it could, I'm done with saying Bitcoin's oversold. That doesn't work, right? And if you even see that the 1 minute is doing its thing. Nice trade actually in the last couple minutes right there off of basically when the bounce off of the 200-day moving average is a nice place to average in or to start a leverage long into Bitcoin right there. So not bad. Bitcoin, man. Wow. $19,340 on the way to all-time highs. It sure doesn't. Those shorts I put in didn't work out at all. Yeah, see? Don't short Bitcoin, man. I could have told you that. You could watch my channel. I was telling you it was going. See, this is what's called a rising wedge. When a rising wedge breaks out, it breaks out parabolically, guys. So this is telling me, and Bitcoin loves to do this. Bitcoin loves to break out of rising wedges. So to me, we already have our target for Bitcoin. It's been set in stone. Bitcoin ripping out. It's going to break out of this. Looks like today and go all the way to 20K. So all-time high, I'm calling for it today on a Tuesday. We're going to go to all-time highs today, guys. Just feeling it. Seems like that's what's going to go down no matter what. Nothing's going to stop us from getting to all-time highs here. Bitcoin, man, ripping. Absolutely ripping. This is unbelievable. I'm like in shock, guys. Absolute shock. Shout out to my live stream. If you're here, please join the Telegram group. That's what's rocking right now. We have an amazing group of traders in there. Amazing group of people. Not just traders, but the energy and the vibe. Really good group of people, man. I can't believe how many awesome people have come to support the Crypto Lifer. So I just want to shout out to everyone in there. If you come to if you're here, the link here down in the bio, we have merchandise. You can support the channel by using any of these links. You can join the Brave browser, sign up for Binance. I get referrals for any of these. I get commission on your trades if you sign up for Binance. Unreal for me. If you sign up for Coinbase, we both get $10 free. If you buy a Ledger Nano X, it sends me a little bit of commission too. If you want to learn how the Fed and the money supply work, please watch this link. It'll basically run you right into Bitcoin. So unbelievable. And yeah, if you're new to crypto and looking to buy, I recommend using Coinbase, right? And if you want to donate to the channel, we have Bitcoin address, Litecoin address, XRP, Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum even. Feel free to donate to the channel. It means the world. Or buy some merch. Do something. If you make some money, if I'm helping you, support the channel, man. What's going on, Mo? What's going on? How you feeling, bro? Can't imagine DeFi. Your Telegram group rocks. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Full moon going to be colossal for the alts. That's awesome, man. My ledger is calling for a new home. I feel like people are gonna take crazy profits after it breaks all-time highs. We gotta watch for a big pullback. No, there's always a big pullback, Des. Every single time there's always a big bull pack. But the thing is, when is it? I think we're gonna have a blow off top. The blow off top comes after we break out of the rising wedge. We could take XRP to show you kind of what's gonna happen to Bitcoin. So let's go. XRP kind of did what Bitcoin's going to do. So you can take that as an example. All right. So you're gonna get the extreme blast, you get the blow off top, and then you already come back you come back about 20-25% from the blow off top. It happens, and it happens within a minute, 10 minutes, 20 minutes. So if we look at XRP, okay, we saw that it started to form the rising wedge right around here. This is where Bitcoin is right now. Let me show you. So Bitcoin is right here, and this is a great example that we have one of these last night, so we can really get to the brass tacks of this pattern. Parabolic run up, there's your blow off top to come back down, get rejected, right? And now Ripple's kind of in a channel. It's in a channel I showed you before. It looks like it's going to come back down to the bottom of the channel here at 60. So my wife did her thing of trying to sell the top. Hopefully she can get back in at 60, 59, something like that. Anything below what her sell was, hopefully we can get her back in. That's the plan. She didn't ask me though. Her husband is a financial analyst, and she goes upstairs and sells Ripple without telling me. Hey guys, we got to chalk it up to her being pregnant. And she just, she got worried, and she saw Ripple so high and figured it's going to have to go. It can't keep going like this, and you know what? It could though. It could. So here is your rising wedge right here that Ripple was in. And it starts getting up, and then it scoots out. And how do you get your target is you pull the length of the rising wedge. So basically your last price action move, you pull it up here, and that gives you your target of the rising wedge, just like so. So I'm doing the same thing for Bitcoin, and I'm telling you, we're going to have a blow off top out of the rising wedge. That's going to be the time to sell. And I'm telling you perfectly, like, I'm going to be able to do it. I don't know if I'll be able to do it, but this is going to be the time. So we're approaching that moment here, just like Ripple. We're going to maybe come down up. Looks like we'll come down again. It's possible we retest this line at 19,279, and then we're gonna explode, guys. I would make a leverage long into Bitcoin when it comes back down to the trend line right here. This will be my entry, or this breakout, and see if it comes and retests. Usually there isn't even a retest though. Usually it flies right out of this. So I'm telling you right now, when it happens, it's gonna happen fast. It's gonna happen crazy. You're not gonna believe it. And we're gonna make our new all-time high of 20,161. It's gonna be all over the news. People are gonna be screaming and yelling and freaking. It's gonna be absolutely insane. Bitcoin hits all-time high. To me, it already did hit the all-time high. We all know where we're at with Bitcoin. Let's get real. Because the world will wake up from COVID with BitDC top. I want to tell you something about Tiago Cruz, right? So I meet this guy Tiago. He's in our group right now, right? Shout out to everyone. Shout out to Tiago. Give him a wave. Say what up, Tiago. Hey, Tiago. Hey, cool guy, man. Lives in Portugal. I was able to have a one-on-one with him recently, which is really cool. I started to know every one of you guys, which is really awesome. Like, I know your face. I know who you are. I get a gist of your life. If you have kids, if you have family, and it's just super interesting to me. And I just made a huge call. I put 6K on Lend. That's my call for the day. 6K on Lend. And yeah, if you want to take my call, I'm going long on Lend. I just got a feeling Lend. Look, I showed you the 1 minute. I showed you the 1 hour, and I showed you the 4 hour. They all look really good. That's going to be my call for the day. Is Aave, AAVE. If you want to take it, it's there for you. It happened so fast the last time. It tanked a few months ago. It went from 13K and dropped to 9K. It was nuts. Yeah. Now, Tiago, when we first met, we would talk in this other group, and he would tell me about the moons, right? And he'd be like, we got a full moon. And I actually, I'm a really spiritual person, and I'm into the celestial space that we live in. And I really truly believe that all these physical things moving around help us. Logging in gains in XRP BTC. Thank you, Crypto Lifer, for your guidance. Mohit Singla. I appreciate that, man. Anytime, man. Anytime. I'm not selling a dime of my XRP. I'm not selling a dime. I got 25,000 of them. I'm not selling a dime. My sister sent my wife a nice bouquet of flowers. I knew it was her. What a sweetheart. What a sweetheart. Anyway, my twin sister Jessica, she's a sweetheart, man. You guys all, my buddies know her. Hold strong. Yeah, I'm not selling a piece of my XRP. You know what? I could accumulate more. Last night I saw the blow off top, and I probably could have got my whole wallet out. But that's why I keep it on a hardware wallet locked away, so I can't access it during those times where I just think I might want to sell it. It can go to 50, it can go to 40, it can go to 30, 70, 80. It doesn't matter to me. I'm going to buy the dip, and I'm going to keep it moving. You know? Yeah, nice. I love that. The flowers, dude, that's dope. So anyway, talking about Diago, he was into the moons, and he would be like, dude, the moon's coming. Full moon's coming. And we talked about this when I thought we were on the precipice of something big. And when Bitcoin hit 10.6, I said, like, we're going to remember this forever, guys. This is going to be the day that, like, starts the real bull run. Like, this is when everything changes for us. And there was a huge full moon on the 1st of October and on the 31st of October. And I said, this will bookend the move. And we also call it, if you guys know, I've been trying to tell you guys this, but it's in the stock market, the Halloween effect. I know a lot of weird information now. There's something called the Halloween effect, right? What is the Halloween effect? Okay. The Halloween effect in the stock market. Now, I've brought this up on my channel a couple times, but this is another thing I wanted you guys to know. For over 10 years of beating the stock market, right? The Halloween effect. Why should you get ready to buy equities in November? Investors should not be spooked by Halloween. Now is a great time to buy equities. Research shows there's a significant seasonality in the stock market, and they consistently perform better in the winter months. The old adage, sell in May and go away, has been around for decades. It recommends investors follow a strategy of selling equities at the start of May and not buying back into the market until the beginning of November. Many have derided the theory over the years as an old wives' tale and attempted to disprove it, but 2 new pieces of academic research have confirmed the Halloween effect is also known. It's a very much real and highly dependable trading strategy to boot. Just ask anyone to explain why it works. It works in Bitcoin, guys, right? How many times did you sit through a bear summer where Bitcoin just kind of, the summer was just, it made some spikes, but then you look through the summer and it felt like Bitcoin was in the same place it was in September that it was in May. But anytime you bought Bitcoin in September and you looked at your portfolio later on in December, you saw some gains, didn't you? No matter what. So my opinion is, boom, boom, boom. In the biggest study of its kind, Ben Jacobson, professor of finance at the TIS Business School in the Netherlands, and Cherry Zhang from Nottingham University of the Business School of China analyzed the monthly returns for all 114 stock markets in the world going back 320 years. That's insane. The research found that on average, the stock market rose 5.1% or 0.8% a month from November to April, compared with just 1.1% or 0.18 a month between May and October. The higher mean returns were evident in 89 of the 119 countries, and the difference statistically significant in 42 of these countries, compared to only one country, Mauritius, that had significantly higher returns from May through October. Don't let these high yields. So yeah, the Halloween effect. And it's not the 31 October. All I saw was XRP was at 80 or something and has dropped. Ricky the investor, what's going on, man? Hope you're having a wonderful... Dude, I've been away for a few days and I had no idea what's been going on. Halloween is an ancestral Friday. But is related with the full moon of October. Yeah, like they always basically had... All Hallows Eve, right? All Hallows Eve was on a full moon, right? So if you go to All Hallows Eve, that was on a full moon. Nobody cares. Any tickers you want me to go over real fast? Let's get it in. But Halloween came from All Hallows Eve. Yeah, see? All Halloween, All Hallows Eve, or All Saints Eve is a celebration and observance in many countries on the 31st and the eve of the Western on All Hallows Day. It begins the observance of All Hallow Wide, the time in the liturgical year dedicated to remembering the dead, including saints, martyrs, and all the faithful departed. One theory holds that many Halloween traditions may have been influenced by Celtic harvest festivals, particularly Gaelic, Irish guys, festival Samhain, which may have had pagan roots. Some scholars hold that the Samhain may have been Christianized on as All Hallows Day, along with the Eve by the church. So 19,371. We're gonna bust out of this, and when we do, guys, you may want to open a leverage trade because you're gonna make a cake off on that. The best day of the year is October new moon. That is the flu day, official flu day, like the Chinese calendar. Everything ancestral is related with the moons. It's true, man. Pot stock's up huge today, Enjoy the bags. Amazing, man. Netflix pumping. Let's look at gold. I haven't checked the gold in a couple days. Just no reason to look at it. I'm like, what is gold doing, man? Canopy Grow Corp doing his thing. Gold sitting at 1800. I didn't think gold would break 1850. Strange, man. My gold prediction was wrong. I'll have to be honest. One of the first times I made a prediction in the last few months that was completely wrong. I'm a little flabbergasted right now, and I think it has something to do with Bitcoin. I think people are selling gold for Bitcoin, man. I started saying it to my wife. I said, I should probably just sell my gold for Bitcoin. Like, what am I going to do with these gold bars? Like, no one's going to want them. They're going to be outdated sitting in a museum one day. And I could have had a bunch of Bitcoins instead. And everyone's seeing Bitcoin go up. They're holding gold. They're starting to sell their gold for Bitcoin, man. I'm telling you, it's happening all the time. Yeah. I really think it's people selling gold for Bitcoin. So many articles came out and people started saying, hey, you should sell your gold for Bitcoin. Gold's better than Bitcoin. I mean, Bitcoin's better than gold. It's a better store of value. I still think gold is going to race out of this falling wedge. This is your perfect chance to buy right here at the bottom of the trend line. You're oversold. This is stochastics are moving. All indications for my system. My system says buy at the bottom of the trend line. If you're new, I do teach a tutoring system of how to trade. It has a 6-point checklist. It includes risk management and also placement of where you should be buying things. You always buy here at the bottom of the trend line. See, stop loss doesn't get hit. Stop loss doesn't get hit. Again, right here, your stop loss more than likely won't get hit. And if it does, it's going to negate the trade because this is going to fall down into a Bart Simpson pattern, right? Hearing aids. Will you chart Link, please? For sure. Let's take a look at Link. But yeah, gold, man, it's interesting. And how's the old Dow doing today? Hanging in there? Dow at 337 points, mimicking Bitcoin a little bit. Take a look at the Dow. Okay, Link. Now Link. First thing I see for Link on the 4 hours, a rounded bottom, okay? That tells me that Link is going to do something unbelievable, in my opinion, right off the bat. Rounded bottoms are bullish. It's very rare I see the price fall out of a rounded bottom. If anything, it usually makes its way up out of a rounded bottom. So Link on the 4 hour looks like it wants more, okay? Then I can also make a beautiful, beautiful triangle pennant here that Link is in, that it formed. To me, that's a bull pennant, a beautiful bull pennant. Link looks a lot like Bitcoin did. Boom. It's breaking out already, and it's on its way. My target for Link is $25. So look for Link to be $25 not too long from now. Like not long at all. A month. You know, this thing is ready to rip and go up damn near 100%. Yes, we may have a big retracement. It happens. Like here, we had a big retracement. We could have a retracement. What you want to do is kind of form this new trend line that we're in. And usually we do come back to the trend line. So Link should come back down, hopefully to 1429 on its way up. Just like this. Look, it came up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. It's up. It's going to come down. Up, down, up, down. Nothing goes up forever. Let's check out the 4 hour though. We did just have a cross for Link. MACD's kind of in a strange way, kind of flat, doing something interesting. Take a look at the RSI. RSI is also was over. We had our bearish divergence there, which is playing out, but we got bought up on a wick off of the 21-day moving average. Very, very, very bullish on Link right now. Even if you get it at 15 and it goes down to 14, to me, you just buy more at that point. I am worried about the Bitcoin dip. You know, we're in a very funny place, okay? We're in a place where Bitcoin could do something unreal and then tank. Now, when Bitcoin tanks, will money flow right into the alts, or will it take all the alts down? This is something that I'm really got to see. Like, we're kind of in new ground. Even for me, someone who's been through the bull market of 2017, this is something different that I've never really seen. So all us traders are kind of on edge a little bit. We look at the 1 hour for Link, but you know, if you accumulate Link right now, if you just start buying $500 to $100 a month of it, and you sell it in a couple months, you're going to be loaded. There's no way you're not going to have enough to pay the bill. You're going to be in a good spot. So Link, man, look, the 1 hour says it's time to buy Link though. Stochastics, curving, everything ready to go on the 1 hour. And the 4 hour's not doing too bad. I'm kind of bullish on Link for the day, honestly. Link and Len looking pretty good. Link had a pop yesterday. You can see, you know, it did make a move all the way from, it was as low as, let's see where it started, because, I mean, on the 18th, it went as low as 1268. Can you believe that? So 1 week, less than that, 4 days, Link has gone up about 25%. But when I chart Link right here, rounded bottom, you buy when it hits the bottom. Looks like it may come back down to the bottom here. Something like this. Touch this parabola and just keep moving. So watch Link, man. I do have a target for Link at $25. So that's my target for Link, and I'm sticking to it. Even Link right now at $15.55. Still a good time to accumulate Link. I mean, I told you guys about Link on this channel at $4. We went over it. I said it's a good place to buy Link. I'll be buying Link right here. I started accumulating Link, buying $25 worth of Link every single week. I figured it was a good idea. And it's great. Like, when I go through this, I'm not going to show you the screen because it does have some things on it, but I'm just going to go through the purchases just to show you guys what it means to dollar cost average and like how easy it is. Like, so let's look at my Link purchases. They started on, let's see when I first bought these Links. They started when Link was $4.37, and I started buying Link on June 2nd. My first buy was at $4.37. Then I buy at $5.31. Then I buy at $5.83. Then I bought at $4.88. Then I bought at $5.14. Then I bought at $3.96. Got a nice dip that day. Then I bought at $2.93. On July 14th, it would go even lower. Then I'll buy at $3.25 on July 21st, go even lower. Then I got at $3.17 again on July 28th. Then I got Link. Then I got 63 Link when it was $77. I bought $500 worth of Link when it was $7. $7.74. I put a big purchase in, and that's doubled already. Right? And then so on and so forth, man. I just kept buying Link. $7.74 per Link. Then I buy Link, you know, $25 worth of Link on August 4th for $9.85. And the list just goes on, and I just keep getting it. Then I get it for $12.73. Then I bought it for $14.87. Then I bought it here for $11.65. So $14.87 was like my biggest buy. Again, here at $10.85, it would go all the way back down to $10. I got it at $8.73 again. So it's been to 14, went all the way back to 8. Got in it again here. I got in at $9.93. So all my Link, man, almost every single one of them was purchased below $10 and on the low. Here's a $12 buy. Here's a $12.94 buy. But anyway, I mean, this is how you accumulate Link. And now, you know, and next thing you know, you look and you have a bag of it, and you're like, how did I get a bag of this stuff? You're just slowly accumulating over time. And it's the greatest way to do that, you know. Orchard, I think Orchard's going to make a big move in the next couple days. I'm watching it right now on the 1 hour, and it looks like it's flagging. We'll take a look at Orchard right now on the weekly. What I did is I put $2.50 into Orchard in the summertime when it was 19 cents. It would go to 20, and I would sell it for $999. I then took that Orchard, and I put the $500 back into Orchard. And that's probably going to end up being something. So I took $250, turned it into $1,000. Then I turned the $500 and threw it back into Orchard, and that's already $686. So the compounding of crypto, if you know how to do it, is absolutely insane. If you buy and sell at the right times, crypto can hold you down like no other, you know. Now Link is also kind of forming that rising wedge. We have to be, and those do break parabolic. So if we get Link going, yeah, so I'm telling you, man, if you're nervous of crypto, you got to get a dollar cost average game plan. If you're not sure, sit with me. I'll tutor you. I'll sit with you. I'll tell you what I like the 25th of the month. I'm telling you, there's something about it. Maybe people got to pay their rent. I don't know what it is, but when I set my buys for the 25th of the month, I'm telling you right now, I end up getting amazing returns. It's like a good time to purchase crypto. You see the prices I just gave you. I mean, I was getting Link. 70% of my Link I bought below $6. You know, a lot of it was between 3 and 4. So there's our target here for Link, temporary target. Just out of the rising wedge, if we can break out to 19. So I really feel like Link wants $20. I feel like it's going to surge with Bitcoin right now. Going to be just feeling something move, you know. So Link, man, make it a big move. What about your Nimic? You still got faith in that? I do. I still have faith. I would like to congratulate Sam on being the top YouTuber of 2020. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Platinum seems to be trying to break 1K. I just made a huge jump from 925 to 955. Who created the bank system? Ludes, right? Check the platform too, bro. Let's see what everyone's saying here. Agreed. This is a great time to buy gold and silver. Check out silver as well, please. Token Metrics is really bullish on Pax Gold. Gold is starting to pump really well when they talk about depression and injecting money. No, always. You talk about Lend or a new AV, AAVE. Yeah, AV. I like AV right now. Looking at AV is a big trade right now. I'm really liking it. Tiago Cruz, that rounded bottom turning me on. It is, man. You see that link, man? It's gonna fly. It should, man. Dude, Mo hit SBE 3x in a month. Wow. Yeah, dude. SBE, dude. This is where I don't know what to do. Everything is red bullish. Check out the platform too, bro. When gold and silver are going down, platinum is up crazy. I jumped into MPH for a quick swing play. Uniswap. Interesting. Link has hexagon on the logo. Hexagon on the logo. Yeah. Who created the banking system, right? JP Morgan Chase with that. I see what you're saying. Platinum seems to be trying to break 1K. It just made a huge jump from 1925 to 1950. I would like to yeah. What about your Nimic? You still got faith in that? I do. I think already retested Link. Zoom in. I think already retested Link. Zoom in. Yeah, I mean it's yeah, look, it just bounced off the bottom there. There was your purchase, bottom of the trend line. If you want to get on Link right now, there you go. You buy right here. And why do you buy right here? Because you buy into this wick. Once you see the wick happen, you get in with a stop loss right below the trend line, and boom. You use that trend line as your support system. Look at all these purchases for Link. You could have got here, got a nibble. Always nibble at the bottom of the trend line. This is where you accumulate. Snatch it. So you would have got a 1389. Could have got it about, 1363, 1398, and so on and so forth. You're just accumulating at the right place at the right time using the chart to do your dirty work. You know what I'm saying? But again, guys, the 4 hours golden right now for Link. Looks really, really nice. Coiling up inside of this rising wedge. See what happens for Link. But I'm bullish on Link at the moment. If you're trying to get back into Link, say you sold Link, you're not sure what to do. I would either wait for a retest. And I actually think, like I showed you, Link went to $14.93 and it went all the way back down to $8. Look, we had our huge spike up. So we're going to have our spike up here, up to 26. And Link will probably come back down to $16, $17, $18. It happens, right? So, but I think Link's going to explode. I think Bitcoin's going to move up, and I think we're going to see some movement in the bigger altcoins again. I think they're just going to surge. People are going to wish they were in Bitcoin, but they're not going to be able to get in, and they're just going to like kind of ride that wave. And that's what I think is going to happen. Let's take a look at this rising wedge in the 1 minute. It's really the only way to get a gist of what's happening here. So Bitcoin looks like it is. Look, there's your inverted, there's your head and shoulder pattern, giving you a perfect indication. You have your shoulder, your head. Now you have a shoulder. We should come all the way back down here to the pattern. Bitcoin should come back down to 19,221. probably do a crazy wick like it loves to do, scare everybody, get them all messed up. It's going to interact with the 200-day moving average like here, like it did here. It's going to be super strong for it, and then it's going to make its way through the moving averages, and then it's going to fly. And that's my prediction. Hearing aids. Link, please. Yeah, we've been on Link for like, we've been doing Link for like, I don't know, a half an hour now, 20 minutes. Chesapeake, we did Link for a long time. I hope you, I don't know if you missed it. Right when you asked about it, we went right into it. So anyway, you want me to just do it again? Link is basically in this accumulation range where you should have bought it here on this big rounded bottom. It's now inside of a pattern. It broke out of the pattern. I have my target for Link at $25. I think the only pullback we're going to see is if it breaks out of this parabolic wedge, then it's going to come back down here, and you're going to be able to get Link at $12. So you could pray for that. But in my opinion, it's going to break out of this rising wedge, get to its top target here at 19.4, go sideways, and then zoom all the way up to 25. So this is Link's run, like ETH to ICO, Link to DeFi. Yeah, I get what you're saying. I know what you mean. Yeah. Be fine. Thank you, brother. Yeah. Zilliqua, man. Let's take a look at Zilliqua. Thank you for having your lunch with us, man. Super nice of you. So Zilliqua, man, doing something big. Got rejected by this. You see, it hit my target. It's insane. See my target? Boom. Target's in green. 39% for Zilliqua, and it did exactly that. It did exactly that. So hold on to your seats, man, and just, look at my charts and play them. What I said is to get in here, basically buy the, this was a retest. It came back down, so that's why the retest is the best. Buy the retest. If your stop loss was here, you wouldn't have got hit if you were somewhere on the low end of it. The top end would have gotten hit. And then, boom, we started to make our move right out of the pattern. You can see we bounce off of the 200-day moving average. That becomes the catalyst. See how price makes a move on the 4-hour above the 200-day moving average, and then it starts to make its move, and then it gets carried up by the 21. This is beautiful, beautiful. Look like Zilliqua is going to start a new run all the way up. This is just the beginning for Zilliqua. Like, we're right here. See where we are here? We're right here. Zilliqua is going to make its next leg up, and then you can also look at it on a bigger frame. And interesting that I see it is what it is. Look, we see this pattern here, which is a giant pattern for Zilliqua. And we see that if we take the bull flag for that and our target, boom, man, we're bullish until we're not. Look at Zilliqua. Gonna do its thing, run right up. I like it. I like it a lot. So Zilliqua, man, going all the way to 4 cents from 2.3. This is gonna make big moves. It's got 80% gains coming for it for Zilliqua, so watch out, man. IOST, love to see prediction on that. Hasn't popped yet. Yeah, I love it. To me, it moved. I mean, it's one of my favorite coins to accumulate, and now it's kind of like run its course a little bit. I started accumulating altcoins in like August, thinking that, or kind of mid-July, thinking this was the time, and then we got fleeced. And now I'm just nervous. I'm always like, damn, when do we start buying alts again? So wow, look at it though, double bottom forming, beautiful, right? Hit the target of the double bottom. If you don't know how to get your target, basically you pull your middle to the W, then you pull it over here to the other leg, and look, should have even gone a little higher, but we hit resistance, which makes perfect sense. I thought we'd break this rising wedge and get all the way up. We did though. See the rising wedge I said? We ended up going super low out of it, back into it, and then popping up to that target, not hitting the top target at 33%, but hitting the target right before that at 9.8. Now IOST is forming a double bottom. We also see, I bet if I go into like the 1 hour, we'll see some bullish divergence swing down right there. There's some strong bullish divergence. So that tells me that was our bottom. Bottoms are already always almost, 90% of the time, 99% of the time, or come in conjunction with the bullish divergence you see here, the swing up on the RSI and the swing down in price. So that's really going to take you to your bottom. These establish your bottoms every time. Right there, like so. It looks like the Dow is going to break 30K. Yeah, for sure. So what do we see happening for this? Let me get rid of all my old work. Okay, guys, if you're new to the channel, please watch right now. This is a free tutoring session I'm about to give you. I'm going to show you how I look at a chart, exactly what I do before I get into a chart. I look at the 12-hour, and I start making support and resistance lines all the time. This is exactly what I teach during a tutoring session. So you're getting free, basically free tutoring at this point. Most people won't do this. They'll give you a bunch of flip and flap on their YouTube channel, and then they'll want you to come and pay for all the goods, right? Not me. I actually give it to you live and direct. Now we have a shoulder, a head, and a shoulder. Giant inverted head and shoulders on IOST, okay? Starting to make its play. And you're at the perfect place, which is the apex of the right shoulder. This should come back up here, do a little thing, and then this is gonna fly. Once it breaks this level of the shoulder, this thing is gonna destroy it. It's gonna be one of the biggest DeFi plays, but people just don't know it yet. Coming in at less than a penny, half a penny, you're gonna kick yourself if you don't own a couple grand worth of IOST. I think IOST is gonna be huge. So I say this coming back up. This is my prediction for IOST. Keep this on your Rolodex. Going up 70%, back to 177 where it should be. It got that high in May. Almost got really high in July too. Took that huge tank. They brought these things really, really far down. Also, we're going to see the Wyckoff accumulation in the round bottom area here. And, you know, you're going to, this is your second, like, this is your place to accumulate. Look, you could get here. You could get here. This is it. This is one of the best places. These two places were your accumulation ranges for IOST. Okay. Boom. Making me think I definitely want to make a purchase in IOST. You know, kind of free up some capital to get into IOST because, you know, now I'm in that wing trade. I'm still holding wing. Wing is still up. It's still up if you can believe it. Let's take a look at wing. One of the few coins that I think it was just so ready to go that it just, instead of going down, it just didn't go. Like that's all. Instead of saying, okay, I won't go down with everything, I just won't go up yet. IOST is the diamond in the rough, man. I'm telling you, I've been saying that for a long time, JD. I've been telling people that. They don't know that it has the more DeFi setup than almost any other DeFi coin, but just no one's talking about it. At half a penny right now, that thing is going to 10, 20x. That's going to be a big winner for a bunch of people in the space. The fact that they got it back down below a penny, I saw it rip all the way up and thought I had accumulated it. I had already put 5K in it and it was doing its thing. I was super excited. So let's take a look at this now. Wing. So wow, the fact that I didn't get stopped out on wing, I got lucky. I got lucky because that's usually, see, look, this is usually how they get you. My 5% stop loss would have been nailed. So I got lucky. What was my stop loss at? Yeah, I had basically baked it a 10% stop loss in this one, which I usually don't, but I did. Now wing broke back out, and I feel like it's retesting. Look for wing to do something amazing. Guys, look at it. It's in a cup and handle. It's on the way. You just got to hold on, man. 90% gains. Something huge coming for wing. I can't get into IOST. I'm not sure what program I can use to get into it. You just got to get into Binance, man. You got to get into Binance and use a VPN. I'm using NordVPN. I'll show you my VPN right here. It's called Nord. Look, it says I'm connected to Mexico right now. You see that? You go anywhere in the world, though. Anywhere you want. Iceland, any servers you want. And, you know, just so people can't find your address, man, especially if you're a crypto trader. You don't want people verifying where you live and your IP and just kind of finding you. It's not good. So you got to use a VPN to protect yourself. I already have one anyway for my privacy. And then, yeah, we go into basically the idea of Binance, bro. Binance. They just have a, you know, the U.S. is kind of going after them. So they don't want to openly have a lawsuit with the U.S. So they don't openly say, hey, yeah, like, we want to work with U.S. customers. They have to lie and say they don't. It's really stupid, you know? Yeah, you can do it on your phone all the time. Everyone trades on their phone on Binance. It's not the best. You know, I don't suggest trading on your phone, but a lot of people do it, and they seem to love it. I'm not a proponent of phone trading because I need to see everything that's going on. I need to be like really involved in the space. It has to be right in front of me. That's, you know, super important. But again, if you're at work and that's how you have to trade, that's how it is. CHC, man, chills, man. That's always been a big one in my mind. I liked it. It's cheap too. Well, last time I seen it was like 1.8, probably at 1.5 cent now. I haven't seen it in a while or taken a look of it. Let me take a look. But I remember it at like 1.5 cents, something like that. So it's at 1.2, coming down. It had a little bit of a move as well on the 1 hour. So this thing has been accumulated, and you can see it's forming that head and shoulder that we just saw for IST, similar to your shoulder, your head, couple shoulders, and then boom, it pops out of the head and shoulder. You put your neckline. Try to find a neckline where like everything seems like it's hitting, nice even line. Take your target by drawing this to the head, and then you bring this out to the shoulder, and that's boom. And we should see the same thing happen for IOST. You know, now what the cool thing about this is now if you go to the 4 hour, it's sitting in your cup. Now remember, the inverted head and shoulder is really just a cup. They're the same exact pattern. Same exact pattern. So here's your cup. Here's your cup. Boom. Something like this. Okay. And to me, like, it's on its way out. It's on its way out of the cup. It's doing its thing. Sometimes you'll see this. You'll see this. Not sometimes, you know, something like that. You know? So you may be able to get it back in right there at 1.2. But chills, man, doing its thing. I thought it was going to break out here and hit the target. Did nothing of the sort so far. Went into an accumulation phase here. But now it's kind of rounding out, and you're going to see it round its way all the way to the top. We will have to hold it. Looks like it's going to take a bit. It did hit this target here, though. Boom. So, look, this is kind of, look, you can, funny, man. Look, we're seeing, you guys see something? Look, rounded bottom, chills popped. You know, this was the pandemic. Otherwise, we would have had a rounded bottom. The pandemic just messed everything up. But rounded bottom and chills popped. What do you think is going to happen now? Rounded bottom and chills popped. See it? And that even makes a giant double, triple bottom, right? If we kind of zoom in on that, that's triple, like, and that's almost an inverted head and shoulders, right? And it's a giant inverted head and shoulders when you really take a look at it. Shoulder, could be a head, shoulder, by the neckline, which is here, the green line. You pull it down to your head, you take your target. So a lot of indications telling me that chills is about to blow in many, many ways. So this chart looks very different than a lot of other charts. 1, 2, 3. Higher, lower lows as well. The pandemic would have changed everything. In my opinion, the low would have been right here. We shouldn't have had this fall. You can see how irregular it is. We were going on our way. We were going to have a nice rounded bottom. It was clear that we were going to have a nice rounded bottom, and that something like this. Right, like this. Because this isn't natural. This boom, we fell right out of the pattern, but we climbed back in the best we could. What's your referral ID, bro? It's right there in the link, man, of my description of my video right here. Binance 109-835-83. Let me just, I can copy, right? Copy link address. Is that what it is? I don't know. I don't think that did it. No, that's not what we want. Save link as. That's probably what I want, right? No. I do this whole time. What am I, slow? Just right click it, copy it. There you go. So you officiate weddings as well? Yeah, all the time. Every day. $20 people watching. Shout out to everybody. 23 likes. This is the most likes I've ever had, man. Thank you guys so much. It means the world to me. 20 people watching on the live stream. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. We've made a lot of amazing calls in the last few days. I hope everyone's been happy with the channel, happy with the service that they're getting, you know, free service that they're getting, better than most paid services. Now look at Len, man, bottom of the pattern. I'm telling you, it just got wicked up. Tells me that this is going to make a move out of the pattern. I showed you many patterns that played out. Almost 90% of my patterns that I show you play out. So that alone, like you can see, I have work on so many assets and they play out every time. So not every time, but you know what I'm saying. There's a big chance we're going to have a big move here for Lend. Bitcoin sitting at 9,310, okay? Floating now. Now I told you it was going to come back down to the bottom of this pattern here, which it did. So look, Bitcoin just did it. That was your chance to long. Because look, we bring up the bottom of the pattern here. It came down. It got wicked off the bottom of the pattern. That's your chance to long right now. I would open a futures trade in Bitcoin. That would be your plan because it's going to rip. When it rips, do you want to be there? I told you it's going to break out of this rising wedge. That's what it's going to do because that's what happens in parabolic cycles. And it's going to come back down here. I said when we started the stream, I said it was going to come back down to the bottom of the pattern. I said this is where you should buy. I circled it. It came right there so far. You got your wicks, which are confirmation that you're bouncing off. You're getting oversold now on the 1 minute, which is conjunction with the bottom of the pattern. You're about to have the RSI rip. This thing is about to go. This is where you want to get in. 19,300 on your way to 20K. Hey, said it here first. I called 19K all day yesterday, no matter how bad it looked. And even there was times where I had doubts. And honestly, I wasn't using my own thoughts. I was using the chart. The chart just kept saying that, hey, what I kept telling everybody was this. And I wrote it down. I said, we're bullish until we're not. See, look, bulls need to hold this bottom trend line. As long as this bottom trend line held, we were bullish. We wicked below it a bunch of times, but we always made it back into the pattern. And I told everybody we need to remain bullish until we're not. We can't have biased opinions about the chart. We can't say that this is a bull pattern, so we have to play it like it's a bull pattern. You get it? We have to do the same thing every time to every single, every time we see. So that's right. Right now, we have to play Len like it's going to break out because that is what it is. Like the second we start second guessing things, we're using our emotions and we could miss out on trades. So we just do the same things over and over again. And then we take our wins and take our losses as they come. Nothing really crazy about it. You got it. That's what you have to do. So look, this is going to be it right here. You're going to wait for this moment in time. You're going to wait for this moment in time right here, man. You got to be patient when trading. And actually, it could be something like this. Usually we do come to the 200-day moving average. Let's see if they come and kiss. Could be a nice channel. And there you go. That's your pattern, man. You can, when we go up, we come down, right? I said at the beginning of the stream that we were in, look, double top, bearish divergence. This is just like Dick's textbook. Bearish divergence, which is swing up to swing up on price, to swing down, and there you go. And then we come back down to the bottom of the pattern, which is where you want to purchase. So you got to be patient and wait, though. And usually we'll get some bullish divergence or some type of reaction down here. I'm okay with no matter what. Sometimes you have to be precise. I just wanted to be able to move some money into my futures account. Smart sell some link. Dun, dun, dun. Excellent. SHR pop last night? No. Damn, man. I missed it. Let's see. I hope it didn't pop too hard. Let's see. Share token. Come on, man. I want a 2.5 cents. Damn, it went all the way to 3 again to the top of the pattern. Now it's going to break out. See? Because now you're getting the bullish divergence. Dude, I was so lucky, man. Monday we were supposed to be able to snatch it up. I can create an account on Binance. It keeps saying user does not exist, although I'm a new user. Maybe, yo, you created an account a long time ago, man. Just make sure you log into the right place, man. You're probably just not logging in right. That's all. Don't worry about it. You'll figure it out. Take your time. Take your time. Thank you. Okay. How have you guys been? Happy birthday. I'm sorry about Ripple for you last night. I feel horrible. Why?
I don't want to talk about it.
It's gonna tank, man.
Let's see what happens.
Why would you buy now?
I'm up so high, even if it tanks, I'll still be high.
Yeah, but why did you just sell high and buy back in? Her husband is a technical analysis, and she's selling high and buying low, dude. Like,
Listen, I don't want to talk about it.
happy birthday, BB. I know, When Moon, man. I feel you, bro. I feel you. When Moon, dude. That's the deal. But right now, we're watching Bitcoin right now, and we're showing you this is the time to get into Bitcoin on a leverage trade. We're about to miss the moment in time. Honestly. And I only put in like 100 to 150 bucks when I'm leverage trading, because I don't want to get liquidated more than that. You know, that's basically my threshold, right? My stop loss can only lose 150 bucks per trade, so you can't be putting in too much into leverage trading. And you got to chip away. So right now we're going to go in. And honestly, this is going to be a long-term trade because I see us breaking out. Thank you so much, man. Thank you very much. That's very nice of you. Abzilla. The Zilla. So we're going to go with 33x leverage here. Okay, and I already missed the move, but I believe it's going to be a longer move. But I missed the move completely. We got in at 19,335 though. Already up a 0.5%. Let's see how this rocks. But this should keep moving up right now, honestly. We could just close the trade when we get right here. This is an easy leverage trade, right? Just pattern trading. You're just buying the bottom of the pattern. You're selling the top of the pattern. You just be patient, and you'll get there, and then you'll sell. Pretty cool, right? Like, and look at that. We already gained 2%, you know, and that's how this works. You gain percentage on Bitcoin because you're using 33x leverage. So I just put $100. They gave me $3,300 worth of Bitcoin. Okay. We're already up $5, you know. You make $5 in 2 minutes. Again, you want to start putting bigger money in there. But I consider myself a beginning leverage trader. I've only made like 100 leverage trades in my life, so why would I put tons of money in there? What's the highest percentage gain you've made on a 33x leverage trade? We made the biggest one I made was CVC. I printed it out. Look at this. I printed it out because I was so proud of it. And this was 20x leverage. I made 100% on CVC yesterday, 2 days ago. So I printed it out because I'd never made 100% of my life on a leverage trade. So to me, it was like super proud. I want to frame it or something. I don't know. I think I'm going to put it on a t-shirt. I don't know what I'm going to do. I want to make t-shirts with these Crypto Lifer t-shirts. You know, if you send me your best trade, I'll put it on a t-shirt for you. And then you could be like, look, I nailed it. I sold the top. Something funny, whatever you want to put, you know. So yeah, 100%. This was 10x leverage though. This was 10x leverage. I'm going to restrict the trade, bro. That's why dude, I told you to use a VPN. I'm not going to say it again. And you're going to Binance.us. You're supposed to go to Binance.com. And I told you to use a VPN. I'm so sick of I'm yelling at you, Des, because I've had 100 friends ask me how to get into Binance, and like they act like it's trying to walk the wall of China or something. Like they tell me it's the hardest thing they ever did. You know, I can't do this, I can't do that. You need a VPN, man, and you need to change your location to like Mexico. I use Iceland or Ireland. I don't think you want to be in the UK now. The UK now even is kind of getting banned. So, and again, nothing goes up as it comes down. You're going to see it's going to come kiss moving averages as it makes its way up and down throughout the pattern. Not for nothing, I don't know how to get a VPN. Okay, ready? You go to nord.com, right? This is the one I use, Nord, okay? Hold on. NordVPN. Best VPN service right here, Nord, okay? All US users need to use it. See, Black Friday, get 68% off, man. This is the best day to buy the VPN, man. Look, this is what I did. I bought this one time, and I think I paid $75. Look, the 2-year plan is $370 a month. So for 2 years, right? It's $89, dude. $89. And you even has a safe password system that will save all your passwords for you in like an automated place. Yeah, you get out. Yeah, they have an app for it. Yeah, speaking of VPNs, I heard OXT was going to be the blockchain VPN. It probably is, actually. I think you're right, Mike. I think he wants you to come to his house and set it up for him. Just playing. I know. Yo, that's how my friends have been treating me. Like it's like getting onto Binance is like engineering a spaceship or something. I'm not talking about you, Des. I'm talking about a lot of other people. But yeah, I paid $75 for 3 years, but it's $89 for 2 years. They had an even better deal when I got it a couple years ago. But this thing is amazing, man. One of the cheapest VPNs, and honestly, it helps you, man. It helps you 100%. Yes, you're welcome to come check me whenever. What's up, BS Social Swap? How you feeling, my friend? How's everything going today? How you doing? Well, we got into a leverage trade. We're already up 5% on the leverage trade. Right here, look, we made 5% on Bitcoin leverage trading. It's only $5. I only put $100 in there. All right, like what did I put in? Like it says how much I got back on the balance sheet. So yeah, I put $100 in at 33x leverage. Okay. And what I do is I just do this, like right now I could take the trade $5 and then I do it over and over. 10 of those a day, they add up to $50, and you do that a couple times a week, and next thing you know, you've taken $100 and you've turned it into $1,000. Like it actually, you don't believe it. I did it way faster because I sat in one time where Bitcoin was just, now Bitcoin's in an uptrend. It's going to be really good to play this right now. But once it hits this, it's going to go parabolic. This may be my biggest leverage trade I've ever made on Bitcoin because I think we're going to go to 20K right now. And I think I made a perfect buy at the bottom of the trend line. 1, 2, we're on our way to kiss. Boom. We showed you that Bitcoin is going to rip out of this rising wedge. This is the plan here. The pattern is bullish till it's not. That's what I said last night, and I'll stick to it today. So we're going to come up here. We're either going to, once we get up here, I'm going to, see, here's the deal. Once we get up here, you close the leverage trade. The indicators will tell you that you should, right? And then you're going to be stuck and then come back down. This could actually come back here too before it wants to touch up one more time. I've seen that. So we're playing on this idea, and then it's going to come up, hopefully retest or go up. But a lot of times I'm telling you, it won't retest. It will just fly right out of this pattern. So I'm anticipating a big move for Bitcoin, and we already have our target. I basically took the length here. If you want to get your target of this measured move, you can get something like this. And you put it here, straighten it up a little bit, because it's going to go up pretty straight out of the pattern, honestly. And that puts us above 20K. 20,394 to be honest. Even some projections have us at 21K, and then we even have, like, you know, not perfect, but we got the rounded bottom here, getting into the parabola. So I feel like we're building the parabola. This is the story. Kissing here on this, and we're on our way, guys. I still can't believe I'm looking at a $19,342 Bitcoin. Like, absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Oh. Let's check out the chat. So we went over everything anyone asked. Blow off top, then retrace. Yeah, it's gonna have to retrace, you know. And maybe it might not retrace too bad, you know, but we'll see. Yeah, 89 bucks, Des, for 2 years, man. And you need it anyway, man. You don't want people hacking your computer, you know. Do you took profits of long on alts? All dumped this morning. You have to, man. I didn't take profits, man. I lost like 400 bucks. I was overexposed, you know. I thought we were gonna get a bigger movement. I told you my weakness is over trading. It's my one weakness. I tend to like over trade. It's my one weakness. I have TA down, have everything down, but I also have weaknesses over trading. Sometimes I just open too many positions at once. Like I'm running, like it's just like I feel like I have to be in everything and anything all at the same time. And you don't. Like you really just don't. You know, guys, you can just relax, and it's not the case. So sway body. First dump last night. I feel like Bitcoin is going to take a big drop after hitting the all-time high. It got me also. Yeah, man, it sucked. I'll be honest, I got liquidated in my futures trades. You want to know the truth? Like, I had put 200 bucks in there. I was overexposed in... I did something stupid. I was super tired. It was the last end of the night. Guys, don't do this. When you're extremely exhausted and you had a good day trading, don't make a trade. And what I did is I saw Stellar Lumens, and I'm like, oh, Stellar always follows XLM. And I figured it was gonna have another pump, like big, like I figured Stellar would follow XRP and have a huge pump. And what happened was it didn't have a huge pump. It ended up that wasn't the case at all, right? So I ended up getting in hard or too much leverage, and boom. All recovered. I wake this morning and I close immediately. Thank you for the stream. Go celebrate the birthday, man. And went into the short. I sent today's YF down could be a nice play. Interesting. Interesting. Let's take a look at YFI. See if YF down will go down. $24,666. I don't know, man. About to pop on the 1 hour. See, me and you are funny, man. I'm more of a long-term trader, so I'm trusting the 4 hour more. See, I see this. I see we're in a falling wedge, and this thing's about to break out. I'm bullish, man. I think we're going to have some pops. People are going to get in and out of Bitcoin. We're going to see some money come into these alts. So that 47% gains coming out of YFI. Whenever I do this, 9 out of 10 times they come to fruition. So I'm actually, oh, it's not my birthday, it's my wife's birthday. But thank you, I appreciate that. Not sure if you were interested, but a live Brock Pierce interview on crypto is coming up in a couple minutes. I have the link. Yeah, please send the link into the Telegram, because they won't let you post there in the group. Shout out to everyone joining the room. Really appreciate it. Really, really appreciate it. It means the world to me that everyone's coming in. Amazing, amazing times. Can you tell me more about the down and up tokens? You can't be liquidated. No, you can't be liquidated there. I like down up tokens. I play them all the time, but all you get is 3x leverage. They're 3x leverage tokens. That's all they are. And yeah, XLM ripping now, huh? Interesting. Let's see that. Yeah, they're 3x leverage tokens, and I just like playing them because they're safer, right? 3x leverage is basically the same as putting 3x leverage in the futures, really. No different, but no liquidation. You know, you're not borrowing any money from nobody. You're using your own money. They're tripling your percentage gains, really, is what, in my opinion. Like, I look at it that way. Like, they're just giving you more back on the move, right? Wow, XLM now doing its thing. There's the blow off top. See, I knew this was going to happen, and I kind of played this, but I front-runned it too early. So now this is going to have a blow off top now. This is insane. Look at this 1 minute. And again, guys, how you play these things, you just keep doing what I show you. Keep drawing patterns. Keep finding the target by drawing the pole. Boom. Look, it went through resistance. It should gap up. Oversold though, coming back down onto the RSI. 14% more gains coming if this thing flies though. See? Wow, XLM at 19 cents and moving. Unreal. See? I was 10 hours ahead of myself, man. I had a 30x leverage, $200. Basically, I got 6K on this thing, and bam, man, I would have made would have been my biggest leverage trade of my life. This thing would have been dominated. Wish I'd been watching this right here. Right there. So, you guys, man, tell me the setup. I wish you guys were more like during the live stream, because I'm sitting there looking at this stuff. Someone's got to be looking at the charts and throwing us like the beginnings of charts, doing what I'm doing, banging out the bull pennant, saying things about the. Tell me when something's in a bull pennant. Don't tell me when it's ripping. Tell me when it's in the bull pennant. Tell me when it's in this pennant here. Hey, XLM in a pennant by the bottom of the pattern. See, look, bottom of the patterns every time, guys. Boom. Money, right? Money play right there. So. Telling you to watch Len though. Len is big. I don't think XLM is gonna stop. It doesn't look like it is, man. Jesus. But you got the curve here, but now you got the little dip up in the RS in the MACD, like it wants to go into some parabolic city, right? Like this is interesting. I didn't see it. None of us did, man. We missed a lot. My channel, man, we missed some things, though. I'll be honest. I'll be hard on us. Like, we missed a lot. Like we should have been killing XLM. Like, I should have known. I blame myself because the old me, I'm so into trading lately, but the old me was an accumulator. I would be able to look at all the coins and get into the right ones. I will try and start posting more charts in the Telegram group. I'll try to give an extra set of eyes. Love to help. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, because you know what? Sometimes I'm live streaming, and I found that, like, sometimes I'm losing money during the live stream because I'm not paying attention to my own trades. Like, I'm sitting there just going through, which, you know what? I love the live stream. It's part of my life. I'm not going to give it up. But I'm just having to find a way to keep it in my life and keep the trading and kind of balance them all together. Before I didn't live stream so much, I didn't realize that how much it was going to take. You know, everything you do in life, there's a give and take, right? There's a plus and minus. So I'm choosing my time to give value because I think that's the best thing to do. Now, see, I'm doing the voodoo. This is going to turn into a flag. And then you're going to buy the bottom of the pattern and then get into the next move. So this should basically flag out. If it doesn't break out of the flag and it holds its position, boom, right there. So all you need to do is put like a stop loss like right around here, which is 18,467. And you could even start getting into the trade now if it comes to the bottom of the pattern, right? And it's basically how you play this because you don't want to get extremely bent by it, wrecked. You are buying big green candles. I would only make little scalps right now at this point, right? And you're going to wait for the RSI to come back to oversold as well, which should go sideways or at least come back down here. It may not go oversold, but it might come back in here and somewhere in the middle and bounce. So you're going to watch. Is this going to turn into a Bart Simpson pattern? Is this going to turn into a beautiful pattern, right? All you have to do is really use this level of support and resistance, this level right here, this new support that we hit, and just go a level below that and put a stop loss right here, 18,395. See if you can ride this if it stays inside the pattern. It should respect the pattern, technically, right? If it's bullish, it will respect the pattern. If it's not bullish, it won't. Pretty simple. And if it's bullish, it will also respect support and resistance lines that we've created, and it will bounce off of the 21-day moving average like it's about to. See that? There's your bounce. Beautiful, beautiful. So that's how I feel confident in opening up a leverage position here in Stellar Lumens. $100, 20x leverage, okay? That's going to give us $2,000 into the trade, right? We're going to buy right there at the bottom of the trend line, 19. And I like to do limit orders. Take profit. We're going to try to get out at the profit, which is going to go all the way up here to 21.62. So we'll take profits here at 21 even because we don't want to be greedy. And then we're also going to go and we're going to take we're going to put a stop loss right here at 18,201, okay? We're going to protect our capital at all costs. Okay, and there's where you're going to just, this is going to stay in this until it's not. So you just got to play things are bullish until they're not bullish. And that's the plan, right? We're going to buy long on a limit order. And we're in. And the Bitcoin trade is already up 5.9% on the Bitcoin futures. And there we go. So we're going to play this. We may get stopped out. It's a big chance. If we do, we're not going to lose a lot of money. It's not a big deal, right? Lose like 10, 20 bucks. Not a huge deal. But if we keep it moving, there's a chance we make a lot. We make a nice 14 times. I mean, we could make a boatload right now. Because right now we're on 20x leverage. So every 1% gives us 20%. So this could be a 260% move, right? Is kind of what we're looking at. And it looked like it's starting to do exactly what it's supposed to. It's going to round its way down here. Just hope we don't get wicked out on a stop loss. That's what we really don't want to see. You know, we're close to the bone there, 1821. Right, somewhere like right there is where our stop loss is, somewhere around here. We got the 21-day moving average coming, which is beautiful. That's where we start to kiss. We come a little below it sometimes. I'm hoping that this trend line holds and the support. We go back. This is support with the trend. So you're using support and resistance. And yeah, you would wait for this to curve up and then you would get into the trade again. And anytime you can get the bottom of the pattern, that's going to be the play. You do want to get these wicks, if you can, into the bottom of the pattern. They're like the most advantageous. Oh, well, you made me breakfast on your birthday. I feel horrible.
I'm going to go make myself some next.
No.
Here's your glasses. Sonny, you want your pancake, Mama?
And see, there we're into the positive in both of these trades. Leverage trade now up 6%, and this one up 8%, right? So there you've already made $20, and you could close these both and then chip away for the rest of the day. I mean, we started with 200, we made 10%. And that's how fast you just kind of move with this, right? I think Bitcoin's starting to do its rip. I think Stellar Lumens is going to kind of run with it at this point. I think it wants to do its thing. Bitcoin up to 380, we see, are we going to break it above? Are we going to break out of that pattern? And that's why you need to draw your patterns, right? It's so important. So important you have your patterns drawn, because how else are you going to trade if you don't know where the bottom of the trend line is? Because then you can't protect your capital, right? And look, we should be getting all the way back up, look, to the top of the pattern. At the very least, Bitcoin should go up. See? Back up to here, which is about 512, which would be a great trade on the leverage trade, you know? Let's take a look at Stellar and make sure it's staying in the pattern. It's all about that pattern, man. It's got to stay in the pattern. If it doesn't stay in the pattern, then it's over. And all you can do is the same thing over and over again. Chip away, chip away. So 1876 got you a little worried. Why are we getting so low, right? So we zoom in and we make this pattern really big. And this is just futures trading 101, guys. Pattern trading, you know. Now it's forming, to me, a falling wedge, though, which is worrisome. So now the pattern in my mind is changing. Could be something like this, which would stop me out. And it will. It's gonna, in my opinion. Yep. Yep. Still there though. We're still fighting. We're gonna get oversold soon. Probably make our way out, but damn. So my voodoo didn't work there. But boom, that could be the pattern now too. So now we've established a different pattern. It's a falling wedge, which is still very bullish, right? It's going to kind of do this until it rips out of the falling wedge. Very bullish pattern. Something like this. You see our stop loss is below this green line. But now we can tell if we get back up here, we may want to get out of the trade and then reposition ourselves to get to the breakout. You know? We may get lucky and catch a breakout here. There's a good chance that this is it, but we don't know for sure. We don't know for sure. Now the Bitcoin trade is going well, up 13% already. Bitcoin at 19,422. The Bitcoin at 19,425 now. Okay. So it's good to have two screens too. Like I'll usually open this up and put this on. And if I have two futures trades, I gotta look at both at the same time. Extremely important. And I'm looking at both at the same time. So these are live futures trades we're in right now. Let me get bounced. So Bitcoin doing well. Funny, I know I put the pattern there and I don't see it, but and you really just play that MACD. The MACD crosses. And you get what you can out of the MACD cross. And then you make a move. So now Stellar falling out of the pattern. Can it hold? Can it hold? Come on, Stellar. Ooh, that was nasty wick. That was a nasty wick. Somehow it didn't catch me though. Come on. There's a big wick there. So that should send us back to the top of the pattern. Come on. And you're waiting for this MACD to turn. Anyway, that's how you basically leverage trade. If you're new to leverage trading, this is how you do it. Okay? It's not easy. 26 likes? Are you kidding me? I don't know we got that many likes. That's insane. The more likes, I've never gotten that many likes. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. So look, we got saved by the pattern, and now we're booming back up. Okay? We'll get back over to our Bitcoin trade. I don't like to open more than like 2 or 3 leverage trades at a time because I really need to watch it. So like Bitcoin should keep coming up to the top of the pattern. See, we're doing great. They wicked you down, tried to get you a second time. See that? So you got in the first time. Look, see, this is them trying to mess with people. Oh, you got in the bottom of the pattern. You were smart. Oh, we'll get you again. But they didn't get me. They didn't get me. Not that time. They tried to get me, but not that time. And now, boom, we're moving up. Up $14 in the leverage trade. And again, you got to start small, man. Don't start leverage trading with hundreds of dollars. It's absolutely insane. You know? You will get liquidated very fast. I'm in it with you. Yeah, this stuff happens to me as well. You play the pattern and then dump. And you just hold on or get stopped. Yeah, that's why you got to always just keep your stop right where it is. You got to stick. Don't be deleting your stops. Like, be ready to take the hit. You know, the more, you know, just take the hit. It's sad right now that we should have moved up to the pattern, though. Every time the pattern goes up and down, we didn't get the push up. We really didn't. And sometimes I cut it short. Like I cut the trade short when it doesn't look like it's going to go my way. Just cut it short. Like if we're going to break that line there, I'm going to get stopped out. And honestly, now you can see that the pattern is going in the direction. And we didn't buy at the proper time either, you know? The proper time to buy was when the blue line was curving perfectly. You see? And there we got the pink. We want the blue line and the pink. So there's a good sign. getting our pink bar. RSI shouldn't get all the way oversold in these conditions. And in these bullish conditions, we shouldn't be getting all the way, even on the 1 minute. We should be getting like somewhere in the middle or halfway through. You nailed with regards to Bitcoin next move. I hope so. I think so. But we don't, stopped out. So I deleted the stop like a boss. Like I shouldn't have, but just at the last minute. I deleted the stop like a boss at the last minute because I'm like hoping we get back up to the pattern, man. Come on, we got our MACD. The MACD should save you. And you also can look at your liquidation price. If the MACD could save you away from your liquidation price, you could take a shot. I know it's insane, but that's why you don't put a lot into the trade. So if you get liquidated, you get liquidated. Like if I get liquidated today, then I lose $100, $150. It's okay. I'm okay to lose $150 a trade. It's part of my risk management system. So, yeah, I did move the stop. I just deleted it. I saw it on the chart and I just deleted it. I'll be honest. But now I'm only up $30. Look, I'm down 47. 70 it actually just went. Damn, and I'm only up 15. So this is going not my way at all. This trade is not going my way. I really need the MACD to save me right now. If the MACD turns red again, it's not going to be good at all. And then doing the exact opposite thing, I know. Well, the only reason I did it is because I'm looking at the MACD. I'm seeing where the MACD is. I mean, you could do whatever you could do certain things at certain times. Like you can't delete the stop up here. You're going to get wrecked. But you could delete a stop up here if you see the pink coming. Hopefully we're going to get back up above the support line here. MACD, baby. Come on, man. Go to the top. You always go to the top of the pattern. If this goes to the top of the pattern, I'm going to basically close the trade and then wait for it. Or it could explode, We're waiting for this MACD. See if the MACD can carry me away. No, it's hilarious. It is hilarious. I get you. I'm with you. Now, Bitcoin, man, it's so weird, right? Comes up. Comes down, comes up. This was a clean up. Now we're just not getting that. It's like, but it's trudging along. It's almost like using this line to get up to the next line. Like eventually it's going to come off of it and go there. And that's what these rising wedges are. It's almost like the upper trend and the bottom trend become the same trend line. And they just, they do their thing. So, okay, Stellar, man. Looks like we're getting less histograms, right? The momentum is changing in our favor. We're getting a curl up in the RSI. Almost have a little bit of bullish divergence. It's not perfect, but we have like slight bullish divergence in my opinion. And now we're back into the pattern. Didn't get stopped out. So far, so good. But I have seen the MACD look like it's going to go for me and then just double red like this. See the double red? We get the double red, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's a definite wrap. Oof. Right as I said that, turn red. Yeah, the 1 minute's going to take a bit of a dive. Oh, there it is. Look, yeah. But bottom of the pattern yet again. So it should just keep testing the bottom of this pattern. If it breaks the bottom of the pattern, it breaks this beautiful upward momentum that it's in. And, hey, it could happen. These break down 68% of the time. So there's a big chance this really just comes right back down to 1890. 18,900. So we got to watch it. But that's why you're watching this too. Should we turn pink? And boom, look, we already started coming up. We're respecting this trend line greatly. Someone is playing games with this trend line. Someone is putting orders in here. They're playing games. Look, bounce right off the trend line yet again. All right, so we got back up in Stellar. Looks like we're going to get saved here by the MACD. We don't know, though. It's close, man. We're playing it close to the bone now. Playing it close to the bone. 5 minutes says bear. 1 MACD save me. So 5 minute. Yeah, 5 minute is no good. So I'm going to have to wait for this to come up and then just close the trade with a minimal loss. Come up, come up. There you go, baby. There you go. There you go. Get ready to limit out. isn't a rounded bottom now in a good way. Let's get this MACD cross. See how much we can get out of the bullish MACD turn. You know, the way it's going, it says we should get out of the pattern. Like we should actually start breaking out of the pattern almost. You know, it's weird because we're getting close to the top, but the curve hasn't occurred yet. So we're either going to get rejected for a double whammy, you know, or we're gonna actually push up out of the pattern, right? So one of two things that could occur. This is now where you would enter the leverage trade, right? Right here, where the blue line's curving. You know, you do actually want to buy the bottom of the pattern though, if you can. So it's in between front running the bottom of the pattern and the blue line curving. You know, do now we get rejected by the top trend line? Very, very possible. Or do we break through? So now if we break through this top trend line, that's gonna be a big deal, right? Looks like we're trying to now at this point, which is very interesting. This could end up being a profitable trade, right? Come on, MACD. Now you're gonna make your turn. Wow, if this breaks out at this point, that'll be hilarious. That'll be absolutely hilarious, right? After everything we went through. So now top of the trend line, down 39. I should get ready to mark it out. I'm ready to limit out or just ride this. So I am bugging right now. Like my hand is on the trigger. Like, so I'm hitting the limit. I'm hitting a good price to sell and I'm ready to limit out at any moment. Okay, at any moment. But I do want to get this ride up. Down $30, but down up 11. So we're down $20 only in total. It's not too bad, right? XRP ready to rocket again. That's insane. That's insane. Come on, man. You have a MACD cross coming. Don't deny yourself that. Don't deny yourself that. Wake up, baby. Buy pressure, man. XRP's flying. Everyone wants XLM. You know, that mentality. They missed out. They have to get this. So we're going to go with that plan that people just have to get into XLM. Oh, and rejected by the top of the trend line. So there is my indication that we may not get the MACD cross. Maybe. Yeah, I see a little dip down there. Not turning up yet. Turning away. It's turning away. This is the precipice of the change right now. In the next 2 minutes, we're going to know if I have to enter or exit the trade. BitBoy opened up a long on Bitcoin. Yeah, because I think there's a fractal showing that it's going to rip all the way to like $30,000, $40,000 or something. Like something huge. Something really big. Okay, the curve, I think we're good, man. Now we got the curve. MACD is looking really good. Usually we don't get that squeezed unless we're going to get the cross. Okay? Yo, this is good, man. This trade looks like it's going to end up in the very big positive. Like, let's ride this now. We're going to get the cross on them. So if you're with me now, if you're just joining, we're live futures trading. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Really appreciate it. Hit the link in the description below. We have a Telegram group. Multiple traders in there that are really doing amazing. We have merch. If you want to buy some merch, I got a Crypto Lifer hoodie right now. Show the world that you're a crypto lifer, that you care, that you're going to the moon. You know, we got a little moon man on a moon mission, ready to blast off. So show the world you're ready to go to the moon. And here we go, man. This looks like Stellar Lumens is about to break out. I have a target of it right here moving. So we're inside a leverage trade position in Bitcoin, up 14% right now. We're trading 33x leverage on Bitcoin. We put $100 in. Now we get the breakout, guys. Boom. Look at this. This is where we want to be. This is the breakout. So I deleted that stop loss. It was a good idea. Let's see now. I'm still ready to limit order if this doesn't go its way, but we're getting the MACD cross. So you always want to kind of get in here at the MACD cross. Sometimes you got to get back in the fire quick. I entered back in as well at the bottom, even though I got stopped out. As long as you're using the bottom as your trend line, as your way to get in, that's the position that you're using. So that's your position of strength, right? A second ago, I was down $100. I'm now only down 13. That's futures markets, man. Like, if you want to trade 30x leverage futures, you'd be prepared to have a heart attack. You got to remain calm at all times. You know, we're getting a cross now. I think this is going to be a momentous cross. So like this one, blast off. I mean, this was a momentous. And look, we're about to have we had a big old belly of a MACD. This trade's about, come on, man. This trade can't, how could I have, damn, I bought here? I bought way too early. I thought it was a flag going sideways and not a rising wedge. So I front run the pattern. I created the wrong pattern. It is what it is, right? It is what it is. Bitcoin at 19,372. Better trade alts 5 to 10x. Yeah, 20x is a little much, right? I'm going hard on that. I believe that. I believe that. Yeah, because they can run on you fast, right? Next thing you know, you'll be down like you wouldn't believe. Like, we were just down $80. But, dude, now we're getting across. See, we should have gotten this whole move from the bottom of the pattern. So, JD, I hope you got more of the move than me. I hope you got more of the move than me because you got bottom of the pattern. Now you're in big green. So, shout out to you for doing that. I basically kind of sacrificed myself. I was a sacrificial lamb out here for you guys. Now we're at break even, up 8, down 10. So, we're only down $2. Yeah, 4% dump on you lose the whole position. Oh, yeah, for sure. I'm ready to jump out, though. That puts you down. No, you're right. Get liquidated real quick. Quick libated. So now what we want to do is if it breaks back into the pattern, it's no good, right? If it breaks even this resistance point, it's no good. So we want to hope that this holds. Now, we're having a MACD cross already. That's no good. Okay, turn back green. Come on, MACD. Do your thing. Don't roll over on us. If it rolls over here, that would be kind of strange. It would be this pattern, huh? It could be in this. Coming all the way back down, right? Now, I'm all about preserving capital instead of waiting and going for the win. So look, down 22, up 5. And I feel like we're getting the curve. It's hard to make this oh man. Try to play games like they did this. They put us in a bull flag, but they dipped us out the bottom. Yeah, but see how the MACD, we didn't get the full cross, see? So this is how you make money trading futures, is if you don't get the full cross, you just give up on the move. If you didn't get the big cross that you really wanted, you just give up on the move. That's how I've been doing it, like, you know? So you see how I changed the pattern on myself? I said maybe they're doing this to us. Maybe they just this strange pattern, now we're going to boom out. MACD started to turn, but then it turned away. It's playing a lot of games, honestly. They're making it really hard. It's like they're watching me right now, right? And they're like, oh, we're going to mess up this guy on his live. We're not going to let him make profits on his live stream right now. I'm entering Bitcoin after this dip, 19,311. Damn. My liquidation price is 18,490. So not bad. So Stellar, man. This is good now. Some big momentum. Let's get a push up. This could turn into the big move that we really want. Okay, break above the pattern, man. Do your thing. Why are you making it so hard for me to trade you? There you go. There you go. There we go. There we go. There we go. And there we go. And we make 6%. Now we're in the green, finally. Took forever. Should have gotten down here when it bounced off the moving average. That would have been the play. This just kind of look like it's ready to erupt. This could be a bigger MACD play. I really hope the MACD carries us longer. Past 5 times I do trading, the 4 MACDs rolled on me, man. And it's like I did everything right, but their MACD rolled on me. It is what it is. So now we're up 21% on the leverage trade. Like, look at that. Boom, boom, boom. Now you get to go and make your little... See, this is the thing. Now you get your app out and you're sitting there, right? And you can't wait to tell everybody that you're killing in a leverage trade because you just freaking got out by the skin of your teeth, right? Like, I'm taking you guys through, like, what really happens, right, in the leverage trading, right? And now, look, we lost it. Came back up, came back down. We lost it. Half of it already. Come on, MACD, man. Do your thing. Do your thing. If Stellar Lumens is pumping, people are going to wish they were in this. And then they're gonna stupidly jump into this. And that's my hope. Is that what these people are going to do? Wow, up 28% now on this trade. Unreal. And I'm happy with that. Let's look at the MACD. It hasn't turned on. There's no reason to get out of the trade yet. No reason to get out of the trade. Okay? And look, I just made 39% on Stellar Lumens. I mean, yeah, it was hairy. It got real hairy at one point. Now even more. Now we're up $50. We made 50%. Like, this is a ball move. This is a baller move, right? So XLM, go to your positions, and boom. And we post the realness to the chat. It's happened in real time, right? And I'm happy with the trade, honestly. I'll mark it out at that point. I mean, there's no reason to get out, though. Right now, there's no reason to get out, but I'll still have a limit ready. I hit the limit. Oh, what did I just do? I just closed the trade accidentally, man. Whatever. I'm not stressed. It was a great trade. I killed it. So I'm not stressing it, but I shouldn't have closed the trade. What did I sell it at? 19.4. Damn, it was going to. It's going to keep ripping. The MACD says it's going up more. No, I don't add stops to lock and profit. No, I just keep it moving. I just keep it moving. Shout out to everyone that took the trade, man. You know what? And looks like there's more to come. But, dude, that was a hairy ride for me, and I took it. So I took it down. And we started with 150. We're at 137 already. See that? Or maybe we started with 200. I think we only made 37 on the trade. They market sold a big chunk out of that. So I should have limited out. I was up $50. They took $13 on the limit, and now it's flying. And there was no reason to get out of the trade. There was no reason to get out of the trade. I should still be in this trade. It should actually end up turning into one of my best trades ever. And now if I get in now, it's kind of hairy, right? It could start turning on me, so I can't. It's like, I wish I didn't hit that. Usually I don't hit the limit button. I just hit this, and I get ready to hit limit. I don't know why. I think I was live streaming with you guys, and I made a mistake. Yeah. Bitcoin 300, that's really... Now, see, guys, everyone says Bitcoin's falling, but you have to remember, we're just playing this pattern. We're playing this pattern. It's going to keep coming back to the bottom of the pattern. See it? It's going to make its way out. And look, there's the 200-day moving average lurking behind. It's another time. You could probably add to the leverage trade at this point because Bitcoin's sitting in that pocket. Really pissed right now. I would have killed that leverage trade. This is where I was waiting for, the bread and butter. This is the bread and butter right here. And this is where you want. The MACD hadn't turned on me yet. There was no reason to get out of the trade. No reason to get out of the trade whatsoever. But hey, we made a good trade. That's what matters, right? We ended up with more than we started. And that's all that matters. So you guys are funny using 30x leverage when you're doing But look at my channel, man. Everyone in my channel following this live stream, 39% out of, I got 49% out of XLM, right? BS Social Swap got 19% out of VeChain, and Colin Unger got 94% out of XLM. So Colin, shout out to you, man. Nice play, brother. Nice play. And look, it looks like this could continue to rip. And now you're getting your curve on the MACD. So we made a good sell. You made a good sell. And that's it, guys. When you're trading leverage, in my opinion, the trade starts in the pink and it ends in the green. Don't do anything else. Don't try to ride these long term, in my opinion, unless it's Bitcoin. Bitcoin, I'll put on a long leverage trade and let it kind of do its thing throughout the moves. But if it's one of these coins, dude, you saw how hairy that was. We got close to losing $80. Very, very close. I got up at the skin of my teeth only because I trusted in the MACD. Okay? So that was a hairy situation, but we got out of it by using our know-how, right? So is what it is, man. Another leverage trade in the books, right? I want to see what these pundits are saying. I want to see if there's CNBC News. I'd like to Google Bitcoin right now and just take a look at what we get when we Google it and see what's going on, right? BTC all-time high. It'd be cool if there was like a picture of me, like, you know, on my YouTube channel. Hey, guys. Bitcoin is surging in 2020 and nearing its all-time high. Here's why. Look, see, there's barely any news in Google. 6 hours. There should be 100 articles, right? CNBC. These guys are the worst. 5 crypto bulls predict what's next for Bitcoin as it closes in on an all-time high. What's the difference time around? Many commentators in the industry say crypto market has matured over the last 3 years. The main difference between now and 2017 rally is that back then the market was driven by retail speculation, and now it's being driven by corporations and billionaires. We told everybody that. We told everybody that eventually we would become billionaires. We watched this video already, so this is kind of old in our opinion. Not so Google really doing a bad job. If you look at it, Bitcoin breaks 19K, new all-time high, seems imminent. Yeah,
I got into Ox and I'm up 7%.
nice. I opened a short on Bitcoin since 1930, only long until it crosses 19.4 or 19K or 19.1, but it's just between 19.3 and 19.4. Javier, though, like a lot of you guys are long and doing different things, and hey, man, but you just got to look at the pattern that we're in, man. Okay, I hope you're looking at the 4-hour pattern. I've seen a lot of you guys trading, but I don't think you're looking at the big picture, right? So, and you probably are. Maybe you are. I'm not saying you are or not. I'm just trying to say something out loud here to myself, even to remind me to look at the big picture. But so here we go. You know, I think we're just we're ranging in this range. So I don't think we're going to go much lower. We're going to curve. If we do break out, then we're bearish, and there's no more break to 20K. You know. We're going to come back down to this green line, which is 18,972, and then we'll see what happens, right? So that's the idea. The Dow 30K, man, all-time highs for the Dow. Dow Jones hits all-time highs. So, like, look, there's probably more articles about the Dow all-time high than there is about Bitcoin near all-time highs. And look at that. Isn't that funny? Bitcoin and the Dow hitting all-time highs together. Kind of sad, man. I didn't, you know. U.S. stock Dow hits all-time high on Biden transition. Rebound hopes. 44 minutes. There should be more articles, in my opinion, coming out at us. You know, U.S. stock Dow hits all-time high on Biden transition. Rebound hopes. Wow. Hey, we had a call on the Dow that it was going to go up. You know, it looked good. And that's another reason why the futures trades are so much easier in Bitcoin. If you look at it now, I'm only down $10. Now, when I was trading that stellar trade, it was going to be up and down, tumultuous. So here, the Bitcoin trades are a lot easier, more laid back. So, really, gold got wrecked again, huh? Yeah, well, everyone's deciding, why would I hold a risk asset when the whole world is flying off the chain, right? Like, what's the point of holding gold? It's weird, man. My sentiment is changing. They're changing my sentiment towards gold, which is I never had. I'm really kind of believing that Bitcoin's better. I can't believe I'm saying that out loud. A lot of people will be upset with me for saying that. Even my wife would be like, how dare you? But honestly, Bitcoin's a better store of value than gold. Gold's holding 18K though, and it's oversold. You're going to see gold make a nice rebound. Right now, if you were playing a pip, Dez, this is a good time to buy gold. You're seeing bullish divergence on the 15-minute. That means I see it on the 1-minute as well. Here you saw it, very strong bullish divergence. How you know when to get in? Well, you get in when the bullish divergence shows you that it's nearing the end of its move in conjunction with the RSI. So you see how the RSI, get that out of here. See how the RSI here, boom. So you have a swing up, swing up, swing up, swing up, swing down, swing down, swing down. I've never seen it this extended. This is extreme. So that can tell you that is a guaranteed bottom. What that tells me is maybe the Dow's hit its top. Because if gold's hit its bottom, then the Dow hit its top. There's a chance that we're going to see some pain for the Dow later on, right? So, yeah. Now, XLM broke down, right? That would have been a bad trade we would have been in. Things didn't go. So now you got to find a new pattern. So what you do is, and it's all about the patterns, guys. You just got to know what pattern you're in so you can learn how to trade it. And so this is the new pattern we're in. As you can see here, we're forming a giant rising wedge. See, this was the pattern. It took me a while to find it. And now I know when this curves back up, I can get into stellar lumens again. And I should be able to leverage trade it back up to the top for another 5% gain when the MACD swings. So now look, we're going to sit here on the 1 minute. We're going to do the same thing. I'll do a smaller position size at this point because that was, I'm going to use a lot less. 100 in the till, the whole thing. I'm going to use like, I don't know, $50. But we should be able to buy right here, technically. Bottom of the pattern. MACD, we're going to front run the pink on the MACD right now. Right? 8892, we're at 19.0. Could I get that? Let's limit in there. Open the order, and we got in.
We have some art?
I bought in at the...
Okay, I have some art, Daddy.
Let me see, baby.
So I made this for Mommy's birthday.
I love you, Summer. This is so sweet. This is really cool, man. This is wearable. It's rare art. Not many people can ever see that. That's one thing. That's a non-fungible token right there.
Daddy likes it too. Yeah.
What's up, Summer? Yeah, so we should... Oh, see? I'd misjudged the bottom of the pattern again. This mother... Come on, dude. Come on. You know it's going to be something like this. I'm doing my voodoo. Just calm, because you just play on pattern trading. It's going to come back to the top of the pattern, man. Nothing goes down and nothing goes up. That'd be really weird. It could be a double top, I guess. Or it's in a rising wedge. We hope it's not a double top. That's going to bring me the pain. But double top, I feel like, would be more straightforward. Not as much as it going up on a trend like this. You know? Link, dude. Yeah, Link's going to moon. We went over Link earlier today, and we said it's going to moon. I mean, it looks apparent to us. Lend also looks good. Aave, looking like it may moon today. So now trade going well, only down a buck. This is going to start ripping again up to the top of the pattern, and we're going to take our money again on the leverage trade, okay? I'm giving you guys free leverage trade tutoring at this point. Like, I don't think you get this anywhere else online. I'm giving you my whole world, showing you everything. We want to see this MACD turn, man. Come on, Mac. And look, this is that bottom. MACD is then the new bottom here when you're ever in a bullish way. Kind of exchange that. And boom, here we go. Leverage trade moving up 5% again, right? And we should get back to the top of the pattern. And at 20x leverage, we should make 100% on this trade at this point. So I'm going for 100% on this one. That's my goal, and I'm sticking to it. And there's my breakfast, cold. Cold blueberries, because I'm sick. I'm just too into the trade, right? But dude, when you're just nailing these levers, nice and calm, baby, nice and calm. Look, up 23% already. Should have put way more into the trade. Oh yeah, I went soft on the trade. Remember that? Could add to it right here. Just go all in right now, right? That's what I get hurt. You go all in right now and you say, yo, it's going to go to the top of the pattern. Actually would be a time to add to the trade, honestly. Should go to the top of the pattern. Should be able to snatch it right there. Order rejected. Too low, right? Thank God I didn't get it. Would have gotten pounded there. Come on, fight through the pattern. You're going to do it your thing. This would be the nice time to buy. Right now. Into this. Boom. Okay, we got it. Nope. 19103. They wouldn't let me get it. Tried to get that wick. So I really think I should add to this and then sell at the top of the pattern. Ah, I keep missing it. Super hard. I got it. I got it. And now we should keep riding. And we're going to get out at the top of the pattern, baby. Ride this 15% now. Keep moving, dude. We're not going to be greedy. When the MACD crosses, we're just going to take it till it gets to the green. And that's it. That's it. We're not going to be greedy. No stop losses, completely manual. We're just ready to get in and get out at the moment's notice. This is leverage trading, high-end leverage trading. Not high-end, I mean, I'm using tiny money, but high leverage. Bitcoin just went from 1911 back to 19276. Perfect play on a leverage trade. I was got my head in the clouds here. But look, now we got the moving averages curving for us. 21 day. That's also going to give you your support, right? Look, bounce. We got the bounce. You break below it, and then you bounce above it. You break below it, and you bounce above it. You know, so I'm studying my moving averages. Is giving me confidence into the trade. Now we're up 14% on the leverage trade. See this? Another $20. Whoever hits the dislike while I'm leverage trading 30x leverage on Stellar Lumens, and I'm teaching you how to leverage trade, like basically from scratch. Like I'm showing you how to make money live. I don't know what else I can do for you guys. Using basic instruments like the RSI, MACD, and your moving averages. Like, it's like, yeah, you can have an automatic shotgun and, you know, all the freaking bells and whistles, but you can do it with a freaking old musket too, man. Like, I know a lot of people use a bunch of crazy programs, and look, we're gaining 19% now on Stellar Lumens. This should get to the top of the pattern. And honestly, good trade. At this point, it's a good trade. I still didn't get my MACD cross, though. And we're getting lower in the momentum. Like, we're getting squeezed. The squeeze is a good squeeze. Got to get to work, man. Love you, Des. Hope you have a wonderful day, man. Shout out to everyone on the live stream. Crypto Mike, JD Hughes, Colin Unger, Desmond Romaine, BS Social Swap. Crypto Mike, yet again, you're the man. Desmond Romaine, JD Hughes, this person. I always get your name. Morofro. It always messes with me. Morofro. And look, right when I look to read the people's names, the MACD turned on me. I knew I shouldn't have looked at your names. I really said I got to stick to the trade. I got to be like so focused on the trade. Trade has to be it. Oh, now the MACD's making that turn. Come on, turn back up. There you go, MACD. Don't do that to me. The moving average should hold us, honestly. That 21-day moving average should hold us. That's basically what I'm going on right now. You dip below, you get your dip above. You get your dip below, you get your dip above. You get your dip below, you get your dip above. It happened 3 times in a row. We're going for 4 times a charm, you know. Back up $10. Let's keep it moving, man. And you can see how crazy the leverage trading is. Like, your swings are just absolutely insane. You're using 20x leverage on this, right? So every percent, I'm getting 20%. And I'm trying to get this 5%, man, since we got into the trade. Like, let's go, bro. Let's go. Now it's forming a little bull flag, mini bull flag. It's going to want to break out of it and get to the top of the pattern. Down $11 in the Bitcoin leverage trade. Should have added to it, actually. Should have sent some money in and added to it if I seen the dip. I didn't notice the dip. Too focused right now, right? Do I limit out? I usually do take that money when I'm up. Come on, man. Here it is. Here it is. Oh, MACD just struggling with you. This is what it's like to leverage trade. It takes a lot of time out of your day, though. That's another thing, too. So you got to just focus on it and it only if that's really what you want to do. You know, the second you start doing other things, you could lose money easily leverage trading very, very fast. So now we're breaking below the 21-day moving average. Not making sense to me, honestly. Looks like it wants to come and kiss the pattern again. Not making sense to me. We should be moving up out of the pattern, technically, on the 21-day moving average, just like we do every other time. But yeah, yet again, right, past experiences don't show you what's going to happen, right? I click this. I get ready to limit out at any moment. Any moment. Not trying to lose. Break even, you know. It's all based on that MACD. So now we're getting more of a MACD hump, which I don't like. Double hump on the MACD. Is a double bottom, which is good for the movement up out of the pattern in a way, but not what we're looking for, right? I want to just watch the stream and then I want to end the stream. I didn't know this would get this intense, you know? So trying to make it through the end of this trade and I can get back to my day, right? All right, now we're up 8%. Second I look away, things change. Isn't that crazy? Like, second I look away. Because everyone sees these little bubbles, but no one's going through like the mentality of a trader while they're going through all this. MACD, you got to make a cross, man. You got to do it. You got to do it. You got to stop playing games for me, man. Come on, MACD. Come on, baby. Make your curve up. This is a funny game that's going on right now. It's a battle at 19. This thing wants 25K, 25 cents. Just let it go to 25 cents. Yeah, it happens fast, man. It happens very fast. This should be our catalyst now. There's a big curve. Usually that's the front run curve. Now the price is good. We made it through that bump. Let's hope. Let's hope. And now we're getting up. Now we're up 15%, 21%. Now we're up $30 in the trade. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. We got our MACD cross now. Okay. We're trying 100%. We're trying to make $100 off $100. That's what we're trying to do here. Okay. Trying to show you I took $1,000 and turned it $100 and turned it to $1,000 leverage trading. You can too. It's not that hard. It's not that easy, but you know, I'm trying to show you how you do it. And we could close this trade up 19%. I mean, what a great trade. $25. I'd be happy with that, right? So I'm always ready to limit out. Always ready to limit out. And I'm using the limit order as much as I can to save money. That's also important. Again, see, we break up, we broke below the 21, now we break above it. That should be the catalyst. Should be the catalyst. The 21 should now, the MACD just doesn't want to give us our move. Fighting us tooth and nail, man. Now we're down $1. See how quick we can go from up $1 to up $10 to down, you know. Also, Bitcoin moving should help us. That was probably a big Bitcoin dip, and that's going to pump. So now we know behind our back, Bitcoin's pumping, and that should take up these alts and all these other things. It should take them up. MACD cross, finally. Let's get it. Usually after that histogram's that small, we do get the cross. You see how patient you have to be, man. And how I'm using the oscillators. Just all oscillation. It's all indicators. And you can do this with many other trades, many other things. 4 hour, 5 hour, you know, like the grand scheme of things. Takes a lot longer for it to play out into fruition compared to your sense of time. But it's the same scenario, right? Over and over again. Don't worry, we're trading too, bro. Bitcoin 19,300. Have you ever put a second trade in the other way with a stop loss? Wants $20 mark. It does. It does, man. It does. But come on, MACD. There you go, baby. There you go. That's the juice. That's the juice. And I find like leverage trading is kind of like a video game for me. It's like it gives me a lot, like I have to have high focus in the game to keep it moving, right? But again, I'm pattern trading. We came down, we came up, we came down. We should go up. Taking way longer to get up on this one. Obvious, of course. Could have made this play. This play was beautiful. Break out of the falling wedge with the pink and the blue line curving. Now we're going to break out of this falling wedge with the pink and the blue line curving. But it's just playing a little bit more of a game, right? Bitcoin back to 19,313, all the way from 9, you know, so it's moving, man. And we go, I honestly don't want to take my eyes off this because every time I do, the trade will change very, very fast. We're still up 90%. We just boomed up. Once we get that MACD cross, I'm telling you, we're going to get some big candles. It could be actually the precipice that pushes us up out of this, you know. I'm trying to make 500% on this trade. You know, there's a chance that we can. There's a big chance that we could actually pull some big gains out of this trade. We could turn $100 into $300 if everything goes right. 20x leverage, if it goes up 20%, we're going to make 400%, right? So we can get Stellar up 20%, man. We're just going for this little 5% here, right? And that's going to be 100% gains. We got the 21-day moving average in our favor yet again. This is when we should really break away from it. Really, really, really break away. And sometimes it's just not enough time for me to even send that little bubble out. Like, I want to send the little bubble to everybody right now, but it's like, dude, like, the second I look at my phone, look, I'm looking down at my phone, and could be when the trade goes south on me. Usually is when I look away. There we go. We're up 46 now in the leverage trade. 56% now gained. Boom. Send it out to the chat. And honestly, man, it's like I've been in the trade so long. It's getting old for me, but the MACD's crossing now. No reason to get out. We got out a little early in the last one. I want to get to the top of the pattern. That's the target. That's the target. That's the target. Get that 100% gain, right? I'm in a leverage trade right now live. So I'm going to be trading it anyway. So I like my time right now. Thank you. Yeah. Happy birthday. I'm very sorry. I will be. This is what happens. Your husband's a leverage trader. Damn, man. This is just taking forever, man. Now the MACD's crossing and not in our favor again. It's like, dude. Come on. Come on. Come on, man. Don't do that. Don't get tight. Was it thinking it's getting tight like this and it has to hit the pattern one more time? Like, come on, dude. Should have taken that 40 bucks, 50 bucks. That was it. That was it, actually, in my opinion. The one time I don't get to the top of the pattern, though, I don't get it. I have everyone live, you know? Just took profit, greedy, over trading, right? I'm really not, though. I'm playing the top of the pattern. I'm just trying to be very, 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 very calm. But you're quicker is what you're saying, is you don't sit in it so long. I'm new to leverage trading, so I'll take your advice. You know? I'll take your advice. But I just keep trusting that we're going to hit the bottom of the pattern. We're going to break up to the top of the pattern, man. Like, come on, man. That's what's supposed to happen. Now it makes me want to give up on the trade. I'm exhausted at this point. Like, the trade has exhausted me, you know? Man. Now I have to go through the next MACD cross where we hit the bottom of the pattern again. Yep, and now you're down $8, see? It's just loving this bottom area. I don't get it. Come on, man. I got up here. I got down. I got up here. I got down. I just wanted it to go up. It's so insane. And look, it doesn't get any lower than here. This is the bounce on the RSI. Like, we don't go lower than this in this bull stuff. Like, come on now, turn. Too many people are buying it right here. They're buying it. 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 Oh, every institution is getting in right now at the bottom of the pattern. That's just what's happening. Like, it's just not going to break that. That's going to be your safe place to get in, right? Now you use emotions, right? I'm not using emotions. I'm using the bottom of the pattern, honestly, man. Breaking off the bottom of the pattern. That's what it does. My emotion would be, oh, it has to go up, it has to go. But this is just like bottom pattern trading. Like, damn, we killed it too. We were up 50% in the trade. Didn't take the money. So that's why I don't believe all those things when people send, look, I send an XLM 50%, but I didn't take the money, you know? Bitcoin must be pumping. A little bit, 19,335, you know? Now you're going to get your MACD turn again, right? This is crazy. But now, look, we're forming a new pattern. We're forming this bull pennant here. You see it? Boom, boom. We should get back to the top of this pattern. So maybe that's what we were in. See, and I didn't see it. See, that's the pattern now. So the pattern changes, and you can't tell. There's the pattern. So we did get to the top of the pattern, and I couldn't tell. I should have drawn this line. We had left this pattern and entered a new pattern. So now we're going to get back up here. I'm not going to get as much unless we get the breakout. So this should actually be the breakout, though. So now I actually waited to the end of the pattern, which is actually where you want to get. This is where you want to actually get into the leverage trade right now. I'm actually giving you guys perfect entry now because you should get in here at the bottom of the trend line. Look, it's in this pennant. It will come back up, and this should be the breakout. If any time it breaks out, it should be here at the end of this level. So I bet XLM will keep going. A lot of interest in fundamental-wise. No, for sure. For sure. But tell that to my liquidation price, you know? So But anyway, again, bottom of the pattern. We should be making our way back up to the top of the pattern. Now, I could have closed the leverage trade and got back in here, and that's what I should have done. I didn't realize we were at the top of the pattern. I just didn't see it. Wasn't obvious to me. Again, we never know the pattern until we keep changing the pattern, right? There's our pattern now. We're going to want to play this nice and easy. We can take away this bottom trend line now. Take away this top trend line as well. And this is what I'm playing with now. And see how you never know the pattern until it's over. Boom. So now we want to play the top of this pattern. MACD's going to turn on us soon. It's only a matter of time. It doesn't get that low when things are pumping heavy. Venezuela is using USDC now, which will start running on Stellar January 1st. Governments basically started to use it. Yeah, so governments are using Stellar Lumens. I mean, it's in there. It's happening. It's happening. So I'll show you. We're down $29, of course, 33 bucks. Should have taken that money. See, now you use emotions. Haha. It's true though, right? COVID's getting people, man. My buddy's uncle right now is in the ICU. Shout out to Mo. I'm so sorry, Mo. Say my prayers for you, buddy. That's horrible, you know. Really sorry to hear that. Absolutely horrible. Yeah, damn, man. Patience. Yeah, I felt it when you saying, damn, this needs to pump from the bottom of the trend line. Yeah, definitely using emotions there, right? But I mean, it's got to pump off the bottom of the trend line. That's what it does. Like, I'm not like, I go through 1,000 patterns and show you like this pattern here. Came down, came up, came down, came up, and then shot out. Came down, came up, came down, came up. Like it's, if I just rest and I stay calm and I look at the oscillators, they got me. Like, look, pink, we're gonna get a rounded bottom. We're gonna get a little bit of bullish divergence now, slightly there, because that's flat and that's not. And there you go. I just trust my patterns, man, 100%. You know that they're gonna play out the way they play out. I didn't know this was gonna turn into a live leverage trading session. Honestly, I wanted to do more with news and stuff like that, but I just wanted people to know too that we do live leverage trading here on the show. And if you'd like to join in, let me know. Come to my trading group. We teach people how to trade every single day. Basically, we have an amazing group of people, too, that are better than me, in my opinion, such as BS Social Swap, this guy. And the BS Social Swap is going to become a crypto, isn't it? It's going to be like a place where we can do all different stuff. XRP starting to make a move too, looking just similar. It's at the bottom of a trend line on its way up in a rising wedge. So it looks like XRP wants to do more, wants to go higher, you know. Hugging that trend line, so strange. What is this? See, I'm in Wing right now. Wing's still doing good. I'm in STX flatline. And yeah, BNT and Atom flat as well. Maybe you need change in futures. It'll bring you maybe less stress and focus. Maybe you need change it of futures will bring you maybe less stress and focus. I wish I could understand you, man. 100%. I never traded futures. I just started, man. Just kind of like just wanted to be able to do it, to be able to like understand what people were doing. I never thought it to be a strong point of mine, and I didn't think I was ever going to turn $100 into $1,000. Like, you know. Sorry to bum you all out. Need everyone's good vibes. No, it's fine, man. No, but we're just saying prayers for your uncle, man. I lost my father-in-law. It was horrible. It took forever, man. It's like, it's really, really sad, you know. Change the time frame to the 15-minute and see that you're struggling. Yes, I see what you're saying. Now the 15-minute looks horrible, right? So you're like, now you're going against yourself. So we should at least here get back up to the top of the pattern, regardless of the 15-minute. 15 minutes is fine. This pattern may fail, or this pattern may go down. So with the 15-minute is telling you this pattern is going to go like this. You get it? But it doesn't mean you're not going to get moves inside of the 15-minute. So, but what it is saying is right. It's giving you a downtrend. It's saying you're in a downtrend completely, you know? So you're fighting a downtrend on the 15-minute. So what I'm going to do is wait for us to get to the top of this pattern, and then I'm going to get out. It's going to hit the 21-day moving average. ETH is moving down, may offer a good buy opportunity. I agree with that. MACD finally crossing here. Things going well. And we're getting back up to the top of the pattern there. Boom, boom, boom. I want you in my room. Trade 15-minute with example 3.5. Less focus, less stress. I see what you're saying. Yeah, I get what you're saying. So so you're using, that's what you mean. You use the 15-minute with 3.5, and it's less focus, less stress. You just kind of go from the bottom to the top and get out. That's how you've been doing it. That makes sense now. So I didn't know that. So you're kind of that makes complete sense. I get it now. I get it. Should have taken the 50 when I had it, and then we would have been up already $80, right? Forgot about the first win that we already had. So you guys are using the 15-minute. That's interesting. Okay. See, that's another reason why I can't stand futures trades. I'm so obsessive compulsive. The second I open them, they take over everything. I don't care if it's $2. Like, I'm sitting there till I get in and out of the trade, right? So it's like they're all encompassing trades, man. You know. Yeah. Sorry, Mo. My mom was in the ICU with it for 2 months with it about 2 months ago. Damn. Example, look at VeChain. I took 5-minute inverted head and shoulders and did 20x, and I'm up 50%. Yeah, so why don't you teach us this stuff, man? See how I teach everybody, like what I do? See the difference? I'm showing so here you go. So example, look at VeChain. I took 5-minute inverted head and shoulders and took 20x, and I'm up 30%. See, this is what we need, man. What was the idea you have just right now? What do you mean? What idea? I don't know what you mean, this person. This person, so funny, man. This person, what are you doing, this person? This is going to coil up, and eventually it's going to skyrocket out of this pattern. Like, to me, it's only a matter of time. This thing is going to explode. Very bullish. Almost everything that's been bullish is broken out. No, I don't know if he was saying, I'm way too fearful to open a margin account. I'm in a Bitcoin up trade. Hopefully that's not too risky. Yeah, Bitcoin up is cool, man. I'm cool with that. No, Bitcoin up is fine. Nothing wrong with that. I like Bitcoin up a lot. I go into Bitcoin up all the time. I use those up tokens at my beck and call all the time, you know. Len, dude, watch Len though, man. I'm serious. I feel like Len is about to pop. We looked at it on the 4-hour. And it is, yeah. MACD looks like it's so we had a funny little cross, but look, the MACD is looking pretty strong, like it's coiled. Lend is coiling. Take a look at it here. So, I like Lend right now. I think it's hot, very hot. It also didn't really pop with everything that if you noticed. It didn't get its like really big shine, right? And if you look at it, I even took this measured move of Lend, and it says like it's going to go pretty high. Look at that. All the way past $100. So into the $134 range for Lend. So 100% gains coming out of Lend, man. And I've seen Lend do whatever it wants regardless of Bitcoin. So that's just something to bring up and think about, right? Of course, when you take your eye off of your leverage trade, you're going to get wrecked. Trust me. The second you look away, you're done. You're done. You're absolutely done. Look, we fell through the pattern. Horrible. Horrible. The second I looked away and decided to look at Lend, we fell through the pattern. And now we're going to get oversold, though, extremely. But now we're in a bigger pattern. Now you change the pattern yet again. See? You don't know the pattern, and now this is the pattern. And now we're going to get here to the top. This is insane, but this is what's going on. Now this is the pattern. And we got wicked up. You hope you don't get liquidated there. And now we're going to make, and now it's a good thing. Whenever you see a big wick like that, in conjunction with a flatter RSI, this is really what you want. That is your perfect entry. Like if you guys were able to see, of course we weren't there when it happened. And look, the second I turned away from the chart, Wick City, right? But look, it come all the way back up, higher to where we needed to get into the trade. So I'm going to stick with the trade. I know it is high stress, right? I get it. Absolutely insane. But now down 85. So you see, we were down 85, up 50, down 85, up 100, swinging like a freaking baboon here. Now that will look like a head and shoulders on the 1 minute, in my opinion. I see what you're saying, but to me it played out already. Because look, shoulder, head, shoulder, and then you took your target, which is the middle of the head to the neck. This is what I have that you don't have. You don't study your patterns as well as me. And boom, and that brought you to your measured move. See that? So that was a head and shoulders that played out just now beautifully. And you always want to buy the target of the head and shoulder. I've learned that. That's where you want to enter your trades. So that would be a great time to get into the trade right there right now. So BS, see, you compliment me and I compliment you. So you said it was a head and shoulder, and I told you it was, but it played out. That's actually the target of the head and shoulder. And now look, we got our MACD curve. And honestly, I gave you 3 trades. Like I should have sold here, got back in here, sold up there, got back in here, and got ready to sell again. So I've been giving you multiple trades. I shouldn't have kept this one out as long as I have. The fact that I'm only down 57. And look, it's going to come up to the top of the pattern now. This should be the big move now. So now we established the channel that we're in. And we should make ourselves back up to the top of the channel. This is now I can kind of say we have the pattern down, right? So there's 2.6% gains with the leverage. Should get 40% if you get into the trade right now, right? Bitcoin pumping, but it's only at 19.33 or 19.350. My entry price was 19.35, so I'm just back in the money in the Bitcoin leverage trade. We're going to get our MACD cross and just get me to the top of the pattern. I'll get out. I'll be a good boy. I won't play games anymore. BS, you see what I was saying? Ave is Lend. Ave. I like Lend right now, man. I really think it's going to blow. A lot of eyes on Lend, and it didn't get a lot of movement yesterday. So a lot of altcoins are just still. Like YFI hasn't moved. It's like dead. And not YFII. I mean, it just like hasn't moved. Like people are just not even buying and selling it. Like I'm staring at it and it's like steady. It's really weird. Wing hasn't moved. I'm wondering, like, is the account frozen? It's strange. No movement at all in any of the altcoins. Struggling with this MACD cross, man. Come on, baby. It's almost better not to look at it, but you got to make sure you get out at the top of the pattern. Like, so we're going to slowly, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's going to take about 10 or 20 minutes for me to get out of this trade without getting pounded, you know? And now I see an inverted head and shoulders. Here's your head, here's your shoulder, here's your right shoulder. So we're going to make the right shoulder. YFII may be waiting for YFI. Yeah. XRP and XLM shining, man. Yeah, they're doing good. Tell that to my leverage trade, though, right? Struggling right now. There's our MACD cross. Come on, baby. 3 times a charm. 3 times a charm. We just got to make this little, see, we just make this little period and I'm in the profit. Like this little tiny area and I'm in profit. So it's not a big deal. You know, you can't get emotional. You got to just become, and that's why, look, I put $150 in here. I'm willing to lose the whole thing and get liquidated. I'm willing. Granted, I don't want to do that. I'm not going to be super happy about it. I'm not like, yeah, liquidation, but I'm okay with it. I walk into the party. I say, these are the things that could happen when I'm here. And if they happen, they happen. Now I'm going to eat my cold breakfast like you see me do every day now, guys. All right. I actually have to go because I have a session. Got a session in like 10 minutes. Just want to 10 minutes. I'll close this trade and then I'm going to start my session. MACD cross. Well, she's pregnant, right? So what we're gonna do is like, I was gonna make. She really likes pizza, and I was gonna make homemade pizza for her. Well, she's been worried that she's pregnant. I make all the money, like, and that she's been worried that I've been like overworked. So she didn't want me to make pizza, but I want to do it anyway, man. Make her happy, you know. But there's a place called Bertucci's, and we could get 2 large pies for the $20. They have a special on Tuesday, so maybe we'll do that. And then I'll maybe take her for a walk. Looks like it's gonna be a beautiful day here. It's sunny. I haven't checked the weather though. Let me see now. Funny. Someone just texted me, say, what's good, dude? You've been quiet. And I'm looking at them like, I've been quiet. Like, I talk all day online, man. And there we go, man. Let's go, baby. MACD cross. Boom, boom, boom. Erase these losses. Get us back up into the move. I do think Bitcoin will go past the all-time high. It is very quiet, man. The alts are way too quiet. All right, here we go. I thought I was in the money once I got that high. I was in the money up there, right? Jesus. I put myself in a hard spot. Got to break even on that. Yeah, BS Social Swap, man, listen to the guy. He's the best trader in my group, in my opinion. Hands down. Everybody's eyes on Biddy Bitcoin. Yeah, for sure. All right, this is just getting old for me. Smash the like button. Yeah, hit the like button. The boring leverage trade. Usually my show is far more interesting than this. We're going over lots of different news. We're going over 100 different charts. We're doing tickers. I don't think I should do this again because this kind of took me. It's boring for me, number one. Now I'm getting fed up. Like, I don't want to be in this trade anymore. I was up $50. I should have closed the trade immediately. What was I thinking? I usually do too. You just figure everybody wants this coin today. You think it's a pump no matter what. You do these marathon trades during the week. Not all the time, honestly. This is the first time, dude. I didn't realize this was going to happen. I should never open, honestly, don't open the futures trading unless you're ready to sit there and be there. Like it's all encompassing, you know? I trade, sometimes I just close trades out of damn near ADHD. Like I'm sick of watching the trade. Like I don't care about it anymore. I'm like, yo, I'm done watching this trade. Like it's taking too long, you know? And it's annoying. So I didn't even want this trade to go like this at all. Like I had no, I should never have opened the leverage trade. Never should have opened. Should have better focus. Learn from me. Have better focus, guys. Should have just been looking at the task at hand today. Yeah, I told you. It kind of stressed you. Took 15-minute, even higher time frame, 3.5, and do the same as you do. No, I got you, bro. Like, I'm using the same skill set, and you're actually profitable. I'm playing games right here. Cool. Okay, cool. All right. This trade now it's got me, man. It got me. I want to close it just out of just pure frustration. Just so annoying, right? And I actually think I'm gonna close it. You know why I'm gonna close it? I'll tell you why. Because I just saw something in my head. I saw this, and I think that's the top. And we're gonna see, and we're gonna come back to the bottom. And I'm not gonna play that game anymore. And there you go. So there you go. Now we break even basically on the day. That's what happens. I was up $50. Anyway, I love you guys. I hope you have a wonderful day. Please hit the like button, comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. I'll be live tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. going over Bitcoin dominance, Tether dominance, the total market cap, and the total market cap for all the alts. Then we're going to be going for an alt search. We usually try to find a trade of the day, and we also give you an opinion on Bitcoin. Today, what we did is we gave you a trade on Bitcoin. I told you that we see Bitcoin going over to the all-time high. We go over to Bitcoin and we give you a check right before we leave. We'll show you that Bitcoin was sitting in this rising wedge. It did almost fell out on the 1 minute, in my opinion, but we can even go to the 4 hour, and it's in the rising wedge here as well. It was in a bull pennant that broke out, and this bull pennant has a target right here of 19,895. So look for Bitcoin to get all the way up to 19,895, possibly on this 1 4 hour cycle coming up. So maybe 8 hours from here, there's a big chance that Bitcoin is sitting at all-time highs. So that's at about 8 p.m. tonight. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day. If you came to my channel, you're already doing the right thing. And let's say it once together. 1, 2, 3. Crypto is life. If you came to my channel, you're having a great day, having a great time. I appreciate it. I appreciate all the support from every one of you guys as well. And yeah, just be good to yourself. Take profits. Love y'all.